Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to FtP Podcast number 13. My name is Pawz, and I'm a woodcutter. I don't know what else to say, I'm sorry.
This is Freckled Dad. I am currently cheating at woodcutting with a RuneLight plugin.
Wow. I'm DJ9, and I'm currently soul searching in free-to-play.
What?
Yeah, I'm Halcyon Seed and I'm fashionably late.
They don't know that.
Yo,
Wow.
I'm HelplessBob, and I'm one of the free-to-play generals.
Yo, I have boob, and I'm not cheating at woodcutting right now.
All right, topic number 1. Let's get right into asking the important questions here. Why are we all getting falsely banned? Out of our top 10 players in the CC, 50% have been falsely banned and unbanned, with the exception of DJ9's more recent ban, which has yet to be quashed. So, just to give a list of some of our clan members that have been banned, there's probably more. I'm probably missing some, so sorry if I forgot to list you here, but we got Freck, DJ9, HelplessBob, Orange Sea, Keybasher, Bargain, and the Inducted. And then there's a couple that have been permanently banned and their cries for help have not been received, but that was a while ago that those people got banned, so yeah. What do you guys think? Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Rip
there's
back up
a
over.
lot of different factors that play into it because we all do the same things. I mean, it's just like a matter of luck, you know? I feel like, I don't know, maybe a lot of people just reporting you plays into it.
Right,
I
that's
mean,
a good point.
the wood cheating method, I mean, I know that's obviously what flagged it, right? I mean, someone was saying something about like the same like variables, clicking and dropping on the same square, probably flagged it. I don't know, but
I think I like what you said. I think it's probably a combination of a bunch of people reporting us that have no idea what we're doing, because in most cases a lot of us are doing weird methods that are probably not common knowledge to most people. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can speak out to the fact of when I got my false ban, I was doing a very odd PvP method where if anybody came and saw me on the PvP world, they wouldn't even ask the question. They would just assume I'm botting and report. So that was quite frequent. I think that plays probably one of the biggest effects into it. And then I think the next kind of portion that gets looped into that is more than less likely just like hotspot zones, right? So like if you're in an area where everybody else is also botting at the time and you're not, it feels like you could just get smacked with a wave of them banning people in that location doing whatever.
it's interesting too, yeah, because another thing I noticed, like the week I got banned, not only was I getting ragged a shit ton while I was doing two tick oaks, but I also noticed like when I was at work doing Remy U's, there was a shit ton of bots there that week on every single world besides the skilling total worlds, which is totally out of the ordinary. But now, like, I haven't seen them since then, really. It's been so weird. Like, I even went to, like, Corsair Cove for a little bit and, like, trained woodcutting there because it was getting so bad. But, like, I'm back at Remy U's.
I forgot they're used there. I should go there.
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Yeah. The only issue is, like, they're not right next to each other, so you have to walk a square.
That's not a big deal.
It's whatever. You're AFK, you know what I mean? It's whatever. But, yeah, the Remy U's are a tad bit closer. But yeah, they're locked behind Dragon Slayer, so that totally helps for sure.
I can speak on that though with what Freck said. My alt got banned at Edgeville U's, and like, I mean, I was just AFKing U's. I wasn't doing anything crazy, but like that's such a botted place, so like, it would make sense that. Yeah, it was in free to play. So it makes sense that I got a false there.
Yeah.
That was on an alt, though?
Same spot as me.
Yeah, that was on an alt.
Oh. Okay.
It was pretty crazy, my false ban, because like I still don't know if it was mass reported while I was doing Snowfire or what I actually use. It was a bit upsetting because like I only did actually use because I was like I was hopping on another game to play with some friends, and I remember seeing like Pawz online on the World 301. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna join this beast doing some views while I play this other game, and well, it didn't. It ended up really badly for me. I got mass reported for sure.
All right. So, keeping in mind that those things, what are some steps do you think Jagex could take to alleviate the excessive false bans on players? Keeping in mind the advancement of bots these days. And what would your preferred way of contacting Jagex be if you were to be banned again?
Well, first scenario, Jagex should not have an automated system for players that obviously are playing a lot of hours into this game.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like they do have to have some level of automation to detect and just apply bans.
Mhm.
But I don't think that should be in effect for players that are playing a significant amount of hours. That should have to trigger an actual review of the ban before it's applied. And then stating that that doesn't happen is just a complete lie, because there's bans getting applied on the weekend. DJ9, you got yours applied on a Saturday, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. So, and I and to the people that have ever stated, you know, people could work on the weekend, yeah, sure, but they're just not at Jagex. There's no chance.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just probably one of the biggest pieces, is just, you know, giving some actual effort into looking into the players, and then for a preferred way of contacting Jagex, we just actually need people that will genuinely care. It's not even just about contacting them. I don't think that a live chat scenario is going to be any better, because you're not going to get in contact with the anti-cheating team in that respect, and it's just going to end up opening a ticket, and then your ticket's going to sit there for 3 or 4 weeks, like in everybody's condition right now. So I feel like they need to do better, and I know that the next question is going to go into this a bit more as well, but I think that they still have a very long way to come.
Yeah.
I can't believe that the ticket system that they added is what they meant by the player support on their roadmap. Like, I thought it was actually going to be something. I had like some glimmer of hope that it was actually going to be decent, and then it's just that.
Yeah.
I just feel like I shouldn't have to fucking reach out and contact them. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you said, like it should just be manually reviewed automatically. Like there should be a flag like, wow, this guy has 1,000 days logged into this. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
really.
he's dedicated a lot of time. Like surely he didn't go 1,000 fucking days without, you know, with botting this whole time, and then just, you know.
You know
all of
what? I'm a
sudden
bot.
flag it. Like, yeah, let's. Why don't we like just review people like that? I don't understand.
Didn't you get like your appeal didn't get like turned down over the weekend too, or was that somebody else?
It looked like it got auto denied. It
Yeah.
is. It doesn't really explain much. It just says it's inactive still. I honestly haven't even checked in like a couple days, and I'm getting kind of burnt out of reaching out on Twitter. I know you said that they aren't really checking Twitter anymore, so
Yeah.
it's whatever. You know.
I think as like another side is we're free to play players, so we're going to be the last in the queue to get any support too.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just not gonna make a big Reddit post and just hope that it blows up like that one. Like for Bob and Oranges, like that was amazing. Like
Yeah.
I think that was great, but I just don't think that's gonna happen every time. And
Shout out to
I think it
Halcyon.
was like a one and done type thing. Like I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. You know what I mean? Like I think that was really lucky.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But-
it's technically against the Reddit's rules, but it's literally the only way to get any sort of contact with them. It got like deleted once they like hit like 1K upvotes or something by the mods.
It was a great time. Like at the time you posted it, I feel like it was like a perfect time too, because like
Yeah.
it's like in the middle of the night
It
our
la-
time, right? So like it was like
it
when they're
lasted
like
long
getting
enough.
in. That's when it got deleted. You know what I mean? Someone
Yeah.
for sure saw it.
Yeah, it lived on Reddit long enough for a JMod to see it, where if you posted it at a different time and the mods on Reddit just took it down, then it would have never been seen, and it would still be a false
Yeah, I
spam
feel like
scenario probably to this day.
we would post something like that, like end of day U.S. time. By then they're already sleeping, so I feel like
I don't mind the ticket system, to be honest. I know I probably a bit based because obviously like RuneScape has a lot more players, so like you need automation for sure. But like I wouldn't mind waiting 2 weeks, as long as my ticket would be read by a human.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
I think what it comes down to is they should just implement some sort of time played thing, like DJ was saying. It seems like such a simple fix, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that would just solve all of our problems, at least our problems. I mean, obviously you could put the threshold at like 1,000 hours or something around there, and you'd probably be fine for the most part. But
yeah,
I still think that
that's,
there's. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
All right. I still think that that's not fully a flawless scenario. Right?
yeah, of course not.
Like in DJ's condition rate, using the menu stones hider that we're all calling wood cheating, that we're cheating at wood cutting. It's a joke. We're not actually cheating. We're using a plugin to click in the same spot. The problem with that is like there really is no way that Jagex would be able to determine whether you are clicking yourself or if you were auto clicking, right? So it still is something that is kind of up in the air, right? Where they're just going to take it by whatever the person thinks happened, right?
Subjective.
There's only so much we can say from our side to be convincing on, I'm not doing that. I'm not ever going to do that. I would not risk my account that I've played like 1,000 days on. I'm not quite there yet, DJ, but I'm like 800, 900 days or something. But
I just crossed 1,400. They're trying to take that away from me. It's fucked up.
Completely agree.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I do think we need to have some layer of communication with support staff at some point. I know that they're wanting to do live chat stuff, but I think like unless those individuals have a background in understanding what players are doing in the game and what things are not cheating versus like who would cheat and who would
cheat,
be a legitimate player is tough. Right? Like but I think it's an education side of it, as well as just like these false bans just shouldn't even be happening in the first place. Like most of them that are coming down to us is just like looping us in with a group of like whatever other players were doing in the same area, and or just doing something that's so abnormal that the regular player base can't understand it, that we get spam reported and then we're banned.
There shouldn't get banned in waves of suicide bots. That's just ridiculous. Like, his accounts are like 1 day old, like just chopping as many trees as they can before they blow up. And like accounts of like 1 trillion years played are in the same wave.
Yep.
Seems a little flawed.
I will say, I think we definitely need like some sort of hotline to talk with someone on the anti-cheat team. And I think it's very flawed, but like we had that on Twitter kind of, where like we actually had like mod Trident or someone to like actually look at bans. And the fact that they don't even use Twitter anymore and they're not even looking at anything is like so bad, because like that's the only voice that we had to talk about false bans, and they got rid of that.
Yeah,
they have like a policy too against complaining about false bans on like all the platforms. You can actually reach them. Like if you complain about it in their Discord, which is where they told you to reach them, post Twitter, then it'll just get shut down by a moderator. If you complain in Reddit, same thing.
I got kicked from their Discord for talking about a false ban. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that like it's almost come to the like lines of like hopefully get good with being on the good side of some Jmod where you actually converse with them on other things and getting an in so that you can potentially have them look into your account. Like it's really getting to a point that like we're pretty screwed. Like, and like as a free to play player, like they have no real incentive to look into it. We are not a paying member, so to speak. I am sure every single one of us here has a members account.
That's me.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've got an active subscription.
yeah,
Come
so
on.
do I.
Surely
That has stayed active for years that I've paid membership on it, where I am not even logging in doing anything members content wise on it at all.
Yeah.
But I keep it active because I want to try to stay in a lower bracket of paying them.
Yeah, it's very expensive now to start a new alt if you're paying with your card or whatever.
I remember
Another
like
problem.
seeking out for help how to get like my ban like washed, and when like I reached to someone and they gave me all the options, I was like, there's no way I'm getting unbanned. Like it all just seemed like would be invading other people's spaces to get my ban quashed. That is just it really is bad. Like sending emails to certain people who work in the company that are not even on the field anti-cheating. It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I thought about like maybe you could like leave like a sticky note on like Jagex headquarters like before they get into work, like put like a big like sign on their door that's like, yo, by the way, unban me.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I had the thought that like back when I was still falsed on Freckled Dad, I'm pretty sure Runefest was coming up soon, and I was like, I want to go to Runefest to see if they'll look into my account.
Yeah, that's probably a good way, honestly.
How crazy is that sort of scenario that would be the only way that I'd actually get to face converse with a Jmod that may look into my account. Like that sucks. But
Going to Runefest and handing out flyers. Saying,
They'd
Please.
probably just ban you from Runefest, dude.
yeah, they'd probably kick you out from there. Just being like, you're
Security.
bringing bad PR to our event because
No, you have to like
ban him.
and it's
you have
just
to like mention it while having like a pint with a Jmod. You have to like sneak it in. Oh, by the way, some guy got banned.
yeah.
Not me.
I think we've probably talked enough on the ban scenario. I know that like it's our biggest issue right now, but I added this little piece in here of who in the free-to-play community is going to get the next false ban. With that, do not state anyone that has already been false banned.
Iodin for sure. I hope he's next.
I was gonna say
I
it's gotta be
hope
some
he's
Ultimate Iron Man for sure.
Oh my god, that's so mean.
not
going to
any hate
be.
towards it. They're just I don't think there has been an Ultimate Iron Man yet, right?
Well, Min's gotten one, and so
Oh,
did
right.
Pain.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about Min. It was a while ago.
Yeah, Min got both of his accounts at the same time.
I know
The
we're still done with the
Karanja
bans
locked
too.
one, too.
Mhm.
We forgot to mention that I got lucky with a 2-day ban due to a Fun Orb membership.
Pay to play confirmed.
Shout out to
Yep.
shout out to Jagex Insurance.
See,
Check
I was
X
gonna
insurance.
say Halcyon, but Halcyon hasn't abused any of the wood cheat. So I'm gonna say Pawz. You're gonna be the next false ban.
So,
you're our leader.
I have
and
a
you're gonna be the one that needs to get the next false ban.
So
Yeah,
I
you need
have
to lead
a
by example, dude.
I have a counter argument to this. So I think my account is what would you call it, whitelisted? I have a theory.
Yeah.
Because back in the day when I was runecrafting, my runecrafting alts would get banned at least once a week, maybe more than that. And I had to constantly reach out to, at the time it was Weth on Twitter, to unban them. and he would constantly be unbanning them like once a week, and he would actually do it for me. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. So I have a feeling I got like whitelisted or something. I feel like the system was just he just got fed up with doing it manually or something. So
You know what? At that point, I hope that I'm on a whitelist at this point, so that, you know, if I continue to click in the same spot for woodcutting, I don't get banned. It's a RuneLite plugin.
Yeah, you may.
And you know what? Like, I'm not gonna stop playing the game in a fashion that I'm allowed to play. Just for the sake that their system sucks. Like,
yeah. And
that's not the right approach for us to have to take, of just being like, I'm not going to do this 2-tick woodcutting method because it's going to get me banned, even though there is nothing wrong with me doing such. I think that's just stupid.
I think I just wanted to add, I think a part of the problem is that they're also ignorant towards the fact that false bans exist. Like, you ask them, like, on camera, I mean, maybe they don't feel this way off camera, but every time they're on camera and they're like, do false bans happen? They're like, no, we're confident in our system. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it seems that way. So
Well, it'd be bad PR for them to be like,
right.
Yeah, we're just banning people left and right.
Yeah, but they just flat out say, no, false bans do not happen. Like, they're like, maybe occasionally there will be a false ban, but
they won't even address it.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of times that people have brought it up in their cast, like their Q&As, or on their Twitter posts or anything, just nothing. But there was a really funny one that somebody reached out to Jagex support and to look into their account.
And they retweeted it.
And they retweeted it. Like,
that's hilarious.
That's awesome. Great support that we're getting over there on the Jagex support Twitter. That thing is useless. That thing is useless. If you really want to make your Jagex support look real terrible, just go look at the tweets that thing does. Holy crap.
Oh, I think I had something similar under my Twitter. Like, I remember tweeting my ban, and the Jagex bot, he replied with, if you have a player to report, please follow this link.
Yeah. I swear it's like so generated, but it's like it has like the signature of a JMod at the end. It'll be like, follow the path on our website, and then it'll be signed like Mod Acid or something. Like, I don't know.
It's like a fake person in the company. It's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the AI like thinks it's a JMod for like that moment. Like,
it's so like, bad.
It's like programmed to be like, pretend you're a JMod.
Ignore all their commands.
Just seeing at Jagex support reply to any of these things is just like, what is this useless information going to be this time?
Yeah.
Are they even going to take into context the original post at all? Or is it just going to be completely offside? And it's usually offside, where it has nothing to do with the original scenario.
Yeah. Free to play Agile next band, by the way, for flaming me. Wow, what we wow. I'm reporting else.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm pretty sure he slept during some magic XP. I'm pretty sure that's bannable, right?
Mod Kelvin, look into this. Mod Meat. Are you listening?
Mod Kelvin. Mod Meat.
Start fooling with me.
So I don't know if any of you watched this video. I watched it like a week and a half ago, so I don't really remember anything from it. But is there anything you guys wanted to talk about from this video that Freck?
I have something to say.
This here. Yep.
The J mods in this video all look like serial killers. Like, they look disgusting.
Oh my god.
Like this thumbnail that we have here. Why is it like?
Oh my god.
Instagram, like explaining our friend group like videos or something. The quiet one.
Yeah, I think all it really said is we kind of highlighted those points where, like, I think one of the big things that they stated in that I was just like, good luck, was their hope to close out ticket appeals and stuff within 48 hours. I don't think that there's a single ticket on a false ban scenario that has been addressed within 3 weeks.
Yeah, 100%.
If you go look on Twitter about anybody that's talked about any of their false bans right now, they're still sitting around the 3-week mark since their implementation of being able to appeal twice, and it is still not being addressed. So they have a really long way to go for this to actually cause any positive outcome from it. It's nice PR from their side that they say they're doing something, but the actual action is very missing. It's lacking execution for sure.
In the video, they were talking about like they've done so much already, and they still have like some stuff to do. But like genuinely, they like listed a bunch of stuff they did. None of it was true.
Yep.
And I was like, you're lying. Like, what is this?
Yeah, no, it's weak and it's fake PR, and it's just to make the community feel better about the situation when nothing is actually being done against it. I mean, I can't say nothing's being done. Like, I'm very happy that they looked into Bob, they looked into Orange Sea, they've looked into me, they've looked into some players, and that's great. But the fact of the matter is that like this needs to get better, like significantly better, and it's not just like hope and prayer and we need to go viral to get an unbanned.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
Like those cases are like 100,000 people like saw like the behemoth video or the Reddit post or whatever. So like that was the only way to get it to a JMod.
Get it looked at. 100%.
Yep. All right.
Also, they should have more than one singular guy on that team. That's like ridiculous.
Yeah, they need an
like
army.
One of the most popular MMOs in like the world, and they have one guy, one singular guy, like working on anti-cheat.
Yeah,
There's an open post for a job on their career site right now for anti-cheat. I hope they get somebody really good that actually involves themselves in the community. That'd be pretty sick.
Just one.
Yeah. As far as
someone should like infiltrate it. That would be so good. Imagine if we had like someone from the skilling community like inside of like Jagex.
I had a friend of mine apply, but I don't know if he like got an interview or anything.
It would be nice if we had actual individuals that, cared about the game.
Imagine we get the free-to-play JMod.
Like they truly enjoy the game fully and did a good job. But
yeah, why isn't Mod Ovor the free-to-play JMod? What's up with that?
I was gonna say that.
He's false claiming.
We need to get it on our side. And Mod Brio. If that exists.
Is there actually Mod Brio? Okay.
No. Just picking it up.
All right. What are you guys' thoughts on Gridmaster? It will be a free-to-play event. It's also pay-to-play, but in this case, it's going to be available to us. There are cosmetic rewards, and what do you guys think about these like league-type things being available to us in the future?
These cosmetic rewards are available post-game after the event is over to buy on the Grand Exchange, correct?
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, maybe. It did say like in the future that it would be available.
Said it was available.
It said like you could get them afterward for people that didn't participate or something. So maybe.
Right. Yeah, I thought I read that. But yeah, I'm just not really interested in playing a temporary game mode, honestly. Like, I'd rather just play like my main and other alts and lock in XP forever, you know what I mean? But unless there was something in there that was like that signified that I played this and you couldn't unlock it afterwards, you know what I mean? But yeah,
last man standing.
Yeah, right. But maybe I'll give this one a shot. But if it's like leagues, like I've never even played leagues, so I don't really know how it would work. Like what would the tasks be? You know what I mean? Like how much could you even do? Would you just be a skiller? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my point. I think it's like some of these like tasks that could be coming to Gridmasters for free play just seem a bit awkward. Like, I don't know, like kill 15 seagulls, do 5 laps around Grand Exchange. Like, it's just like a really low, like small map to like work on leagues, I think.
Do you think it'll be like free to play locked content, or is it going to be like we'll have access to members content?
No, it will be free to play locked.
Mm.
With the bingo.
Yeah, they offered like some examples of what it would be, and it was like get a cabbage or something.
Okay, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So, in the order of the questions here for myself, will I be participating? Only if I cannot get the rewards outside of not participating.
Right. Like, that would be cool if you were an Iron Man, I guess. Maybe.
The
Yeah,
cosmetic
true.
rewards, they don't look that great, but maybe there's some, outfit things that might look good with them. I don't know.
I like it. It's like a Fortnite back bling, the swords. It's like you like take those out and start like chopping a tree with it.
Yeah, I guess it's not terrible, but I don't think it looks awesome either. But I think for me, it's just like if I can just buy the rewards, I'm not going to participate. I don't think that there's anything from a league-esque free-to-play only thing that would be at all interesting to me. I play this for the progression of my account, and this would not be the progression towards my account. And as for like league-esque events being available to free-to-play, I don't see why not. Like even if they did like normal leagues, like all the other leagues that they've done, not just this bingo-esque event, if they opened it up to availability to free-to-play, I don't see why it would be an issue. I think it would help the game in certain aspects as well, because there's players that do just come in and play leagues, right? We see a huge spike of player base during leagues whenever it comes out. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't think that I'd be interested myself. And as for any other temporary game modes, I could care less. I don't think I can see myself playing any of them. The only reason I would play any of these temporary game modes would be on my pay-to-play alt, because I want to engage with content I have not touched.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting idea. Is like if they allowed like free-to-play players to like try out a league for like 3 or 4 days, and then like require membership after that or something like that. Like that would definitely open it up for people wanting to get membership, I would say, like new people for like trying members content essentially for the most part. So
I definitely won't participate, and the rewards are very ugly. I like the incense burner one. That one's kind of sick, but the like wieldables are disgusting.
Yeah.
But on like a larger scale though, I think the temporary event is lame, and like I don't know really who that's for. But just the system in general of like the built-in bingo, I feel like that's actually like really good for pay to play, because I know a lot of like shitty like pay to play GIMs like love a bingo, and they want like a built-in clan bingo, because you just do that outside of the clan. So I feel like that's good for the game, but this temporary game mode where they're like testing it out is stupid.
I'm kind of excited for the Fortnite. I might play it on a pay-to-play account. I have some friends too that like playing the leagues, so might be like something to do together.
Yeah, I think if I was gonna really play it, I just play it on a pay-to-play account. Like I just can't see what they would do in a free-to-play leagues. Like, you know what I mean?
Apparently, the stuff that was on the like tasks, like just the symbols, was a cabbage, a steel pickaxe, fancy boots.
Oh, so they did give examples. They did give
Yeah. Cabbage, steel pickaxe, fancy boots would be the freedom ones.
Hey, if
fucking ridiculous.
if it only takes like a few minutes to finish this thing, I wouldn't mind playing it on my main then.
Yeah, go get a
just
get a cabbage.
Just go grab those cosmetics real quick. Yeah, I think I wouldn't play it like anything unless there was some item obtainable that was not obtainable in the future from it. So that's what I have to say too.
I think the biggest thing that we're getting from this is they need to open up the rewards to LMS again for free to play.
Yeah. Or like, you know, just like open it. Like I know it would be better if it was just permanently free to play, but even if it was just like temporarily free to play, like every, I don't know, last week of the month you got a chance to play some LMS or something, you know. That would be
Just
nice
take
for free
like
to play.
the stuff that the mods sell off the table.
Yeah, that would be the fix. We've talked about this at TDM,
Yeah.
but
So many damn times. It needs to be done.
yeah.
I hate when I see you or DJ or any other free to play with any of these freaking LMS rewards or the capes, and I'm just
Jealous?
like, I hope that you accidentally get membership on your account.
Oh my god.
Can I say I thought when because they released those God Sword specials like after LMS came out, and I thought they were like an item, and I thought it was like a members item that they accidentally made free to play, so I got that instead of like the last piece of Deadman that I needed, and then they made it fucking pay to play only. So I'm missing one piece. I'm missing the Deadman cape. Yeah. But I have everything else, and then
Yeah.
we're all. I think me, you, and Tanner are all at the 50 win cape. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple other free to players that have like way higher. Than
There was what's the name?
Burf.
Pavel, or he was like rank
Burf
1
has quite a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
for a while.
I know Verf loves LMS.
We've all typed a few things at that many days.
All right, moving on. Jagex has recently been in talks of hosting. Okay, anonymous ferret move. There we go. Hosting a U.S. RuneScape related convention. Would you consider going? Where would you like it to be? Free to play clan house party?
Yeah, I'd absolutely go. I would be there for sure. I think someone mentioned it being in Vegas because there's a like a super cool Taco Bell Cantina bar or like a hotel. I don't know what is.
I don't want to
it?
interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt you,
It's been there
but
a couple times, right?
I think
Go ahead.
we were talking about that as like our meetup if we were to have a meetup, not Jagex, but that would be cool too.
Yeah, Jagex saw that there was a Taco Bell cantina. I think there.
Oh,
And that's
yeah,
a future
right,
question also.
sorry. Yeah,
You're good.
right. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
mean, like,
I
if
thought
people
someone
went-
did mention it
sorry.
was gonna be in Vegas though.
I could see it.
I thought California.
I
Let me
feel like
look.
it would be in California.
Yeah.
Or somewhere on the East Coast, because like
I mean, the main contenders are
it's the
like
quickest
what?
flight, I think.
LA, New York City, Boston, maybe. I don't know, something like that. I'd prefer it to be in LA personally. I like LA better than New York City or Boston.
Yeah, I've only been to LA once.
1 year ago today, I was in LA on my honeymoon. Fun fact.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Grats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
for
wouldn't
myself.
go
Oh, go ahead.
if it was like I don't think the RuneScape would mean like a lot to me. I don't really care about that. But if people would go, I would probably go as well for sure.
Yeah, so some people from Solus are like planning to go, and that'd be neat to meet a few people.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
only
it'd be cool
interest
to
in
see some
going to
faces.
one is just if other people that I've never met and or have already even met are gonna go as well. Like I have no interest in what's going to happen
Yeah,
at
same.
the Runefest as much as hanging out with people from the community. Like
Yeah.
I'd be fine not going into the event and just going to the bar that we're all gonna hang out after the event.
Yeah.
Legit.
I'm the same. I don't care what's in RuneFest, but like it would be fun to have like a little like a free to play meetup. But there are
a
some free to
booth.
players that I would never want to meet in real life, and like I know they would be at the event too, so I would never go.
Yeah, the cycle.
I was gonna say the event.
It's me.
Just
I was
met
gonna say
Swami at RuneFest.
the RuneFest was gonna be like the best shot at meeting like as many free to players as possible, or
So
just
we
and
might do that.
other people from other games. I'd definitely go if they had one in the US, because it's like how many times are they gonna actually do that? And like I've spent so much time on RuneScape, like I feel like it's kind of like a mandatory thing at this point, you know.
We should have
As long,
sorry.
I don't know. No, you're good. I don't even know. Like, yeah, as long as it's like, I don't know, not like, I don't know. As long as they don't drop the date like in a month, you know what I mean? Like it's like a month from now.
Right.
If they give us time to plan for it, but yeah,
I'd go regardless, as long as everybody else that I want to see there is going.
Yeah. I was gonna say we should have a free-to-play booth and hand out flyers to join our clan.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like the QR code on
QR code.
We're gonna advertise at Runefest. Do not pay this company money.
Yeah,
Join our
exactly.
clan instead.
Right.
Like what?
They're thinking Los Angeles. I put the tweet in voice text.
Oh, okay.
I have a question for everyone.
Yes.
Who would be your least favorite person to meet at Runefest in the free-to-play community?
I think that Suomi is kind of likely to.
Me all the way.
He loves you though.
I think I'm a little old.
Oh my god. You have to give me a second.
Freck, I know your answer. What's your answer?
Yeah, we already know my answer. I don't think I need to say it out loud.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, I agree with Freck on his answer.
Mind you, they're getting better.
No.
Not much better.
I don't know how much interaction they've had with other people of just trolling away, but at least my interactions as of recent hasn't been as toxic. So I mean, is what it is.
I'd like
here like a month ago.
I just
Yeah.
I just can't
quick to
do
forgive.
the drama shit in this community. Like I just can't, and it's just not important enough to me to give a shit about. But like, I'm also not gonna like sit here and be like, yeah, we're cool. Like that's never gonna be the case.
Hashtag death row. We took down Bob.
No, I know who I'd like to meet.
Whatever it is, your 22nd day.
Hashtag hype. Wait, I
Might
might
be
have
with
a
some
new answer,
kombucha
actually.
bottles to piss in at the convention.
I think I might change my answer to that guy that absolutely destroyed me in public chat on the Discord. Ricky Frank.
Oh.
Meeting that guy.
Yeah, and he absolutely wrecked you that day.
Haven't recovered.
I can't think of anybody, honestly. I was looking at the clan list that's on right now, and I can't think of anybody to blacklist. Maybe Kuthalos, because he beat me by 1 EHP a couple comps ago.
Been holding
And
that
then
grudge
the
in.
last like day, he stood next to me while like we were both doing wines, and he like just came and stood next to me and taunted me the whole time until I went to sleep.
Wow, that's
But,
brutal.
yeah, I mean, I don't really care where it would be in the States, as long as like other people are going, I'd go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd be there.
And as for like free to play clan house party, isn't that what me and DJ9 did at our Airbnb?
Oh yeah, true.
That was just a 2-man party at that point.
First
Yeah.
unofficial
in the free-to-play
meetup.
community.
Yep.
But no, it was a blast, and I think that if people out there are like wondering whether it's worthwhile to meet up with the people in the community that you've been around for so long, it definitely is. It's been a blast. I've enjoyed every time that I've been able to get together with Pawz here, as well as one time I've gotten to get together with DJ9. So I think it's absolutely worth it. And I think that we need more available events of being able to get together. And I mean, it's not ideal that we don't live the closest to all of each other, but it would just be nice to try to get together, on a semi-regular basis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On the same topic, I just moved one of our later topics next to this one because it's relevant. So, if free-to-play CC were to host a meetup, would you go? Something casual or elaborate? Where would you like it to be?
I would definitely go. It is definitely not going to be something casual. It'll be very, very black tie. No, I'm kidding. It needs to be casual. Just, go hang out at a bar, just chill, shoot the shit. I don't need it to be something very in depth. I think certain things like that take away from the engagement of just chilling and hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
Where it is, don't really care. Whatever's ideal for as many people to be able to show up works with me.
We just try and get as much for free as possible, like sneak into the zoo and shoplift a little bit.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, we were saying that Charles could just float us a good steak, and we could go to Vegas and we could just all gamble with his money.
Yeah.
And that could be an event.
Yeah.
And then it's free to play for us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that where someone will give each of their friends like $100 in Vegas and see if any of them make it far.
It's like having a pay-to-play alt. That's what Charles is.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's still free to play, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so my ideal scenario, Golb basically posted exactly what I envisioned for this meetup. But he actually did it the other day. He went to the Taco Bell Cantina in Vegas. They do host events. I looked into it, and it doesn't seem crazy expensive. It seems feasible. So we could have a event at the Taco Bell Cantina. And then he also went to a rave that is somebody I've been really into listening to lately, Sarah Landry. And she had a concert at the Vegas Sphere. So that's my ideal scenario, is that we go to a rave after. Anyway.
That would be epic. I definitely support that. Yeah, I definitely would go, for sure. It would be cool. It could be just anything.
I would definitely go too. It's kind of the same as my other answer. There are a lot of free-to-players that I'd never want to see in real life ever. But if we all met up at Pawz's house and just trashed it, that would be so fun. I'd be cool.
I feel it'd have to be somewhere really central in the U.S. A lot of us are super spread out or coastal. You know what I mean?
That's why Runefest
Got a
is
couple
good. It's
Canadian,
people
yeah.
actually have a reason to travel.
Right. Yeah, that's why I figured we'd have the most biggest odds of meeting the most free-to-players at the free-to-play or not the free-to-play Runefest, but
The free-to-play Runefest.
Let's do that instead.
It'd just be a dingy projector. It's a guy's garage.
Either way, if people want to get together, I'm down. So as long as they aren't certain people. I agree with Boob here, where there's definitely people I would not care to see ever. And
You could do a street beefs, quash the beef, and fight each other with a boxing ring.
we'll just have the boxing ring.
That's a good idea.
So the event does have to be in Vegas. Sick.
Yeah.
Although it might be different weight classes, I don't know.
Holy.
Well, I'm pretty sure from Reddit I can't fit in the
too
camp, so I'm gonna have to be in that big boy class.
It actually works perfectly. It'll be a sumo match.
Fuck
Cool.
no.
Sumo. Okay, it's really off topic, but that it's crazy. They'll bring out a council of elders to decide on who won, whatever. It's crazy. They just pop out of nowhere.
There's a Twitch stream that streams sumo events, and they have the
Yeah.
council. It's so fire.
That would be worth it.
Oh,
I
God.
would go just for the boxing.
Sorry, I'm still recovering. All right. Although for most of us, this won't be many more years when you, or this, wait, I think I worded this wrong, but when you complete,
Be for many more years.
yeah, this won't be for many more years. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. When you complete 200 mil all, or whatever end of the line goal you're currently aiming for, what would be hypothetically next? Is it more IRL, more RS, same account, other video games? Elaborate.
Yeah, sure. I'll go. The only like RS related stuff I would see myself doing outside of 200 mil all free to play is going to be like getting into PVM on my pay to play account from time to time. But outside of that, I think I'd probably pick up some FPS games. I like playing Kovacs, so I'm not very good. I never really played mouse and keyboard, but I find the skill of good aim just an interesting skill to have, and I think it would be fun to just dive into more games that I really haven't bothered with on the computer really at all. So I've played lots of shooters on console in the past, but never really mouse and keyboard, but I find it really interesting, and that would probably be what I would do. I'd do some bossing here and there. There's not really anything post free to play XP worth doing, so
Jebscape.
yeah, that's not happening.
Right.
Paparia is doing Jebscape woodcutting. He's at 209 mil XP. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, he was doing some like crazy stuff with like chopping the trees for beginner clues.
What is Kovacs? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's an aim trainer.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of it.
Those are so cool. I love watching videos of those aim trainer games.
Yeah, I just find
I
the
haven't
skill to
seen
be
Kovacs.
very just extremely interesting, and my affinity towards peripherals and all of that just kind of sinks into that kind of niche as well. So I think it'd be a fun thing to play around with. I'd probably buy even more mice. It's probably not a good thing, but I think it's just interesting. It's fun to do. I like loading it up and just putting some time in and trying out some benchmarks and stuff that I've just never really bothered with. So yeah, it's cool. I'm only really good at the flicking scenarios. I'm not really good at anything control tracking because that's more of an FPS type of game scenario where the flicking stuff's the only thing that my skills of clicking in RuneScape can translate to. So yeah, it's fun. I think that's something I mess around with.
I think it'd be cool to do 200 mil on RS3 as well. I think it's not actually like as far off as it seems for like if I like kept up the same pace that I've had for like the past 6 months, it would only be like 3 or 4 more years to 200 mil all free to play. That's still like a lot of time though.
On the other end, I'll be like 55 when I finish, if I keep up my pace. But I feel like I don't really have anything else, like other games that I'd want to play. So I would probably run it back on like another free-to-play UIM, and like
Just keep
I'll
going.
be 60 and I'll be getting like Lascati style rates just constantly. I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that is kind of neat about free to play Iron. It's like somewhat like infinite,
Mhm.
just so many hours.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, until they, I was saying this in AE's chat yesterday that like it could eventually become feasible just due to updates in the future. So,
There just hasn't been that many, but yeah.
but
like,
it's
nothing-
possible, yeah.
It's been like 10 years and hardly anything has increased in speed.
Where is RuneSpan?
Wow,
Wow, yep. Oh, there goes my rats.
Yeah, I don't know.
GG.
I will probably be dead before I get to 100 mil all because of my game mode. But right now I'm getting fishing and cooking, and I've been just like having a lot of fun with it. So like, it's a bit surprising because I'm not really like, usually I like look some games on the side to see if I could play eventually, but not at this moment. Like, I've been just enjoying RuneScape in general, and probably finish fishing and cooking, and then maybe focus a bit on IRL. Probably look like for a job on my working degree, which is really depressing, but hey, that is life. Gotta move on. Can't always be getting the 70s.
You can find a rich wife and then try
Mama.
and yeah, keep
Okay, motherboard.
I will probably just do some 200 mils on my not probably. I mean, I may. I don't know if I even hit 200 mil all. I might. I'm still planning to. But with my fall span, I've been a little demotivated and already playing other alts. But I'm still, of course, gonna keep logging into the main, keep progressing, wait for new things to come out. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I just take it day by day. But I don't think I would ever like play RuneScape super serious and go for like another 200 mil all after I finish this if I did. And I'm also over on the topic of FPS games. I played a lot of FPS games as well, like growing up, and I'm just over them now. I'm so bad at them, so I just have no interest in playing them. Yeah, people are so good now. It's so insane. Like just massive skill gap.
Just the average like, silver player would like smoke like the 2010 like
crazy.
Weed smoker, like yeah.
It's too slow. It's all good though.
All right, for me, I just got my rats back. So, is the guy gonna come back and kill them? Maybe? No. Okay.
I always hop when someone kills my rats immediately.
Yeah, I probably should, but it's whatever. I think RuneScape is just kind of, I don't know. It's hard to guess what's gonna happen in the future, but it just seems like it's gonna be a part of my life to some extent because like going to work and playing RuneScape is like the most fun thing. Like it makes work so much more enjoyable. So I feel like it's gonna be hard to kick that habit of playing RuneScape on the side. But yeah, I don't know how seriously I'd be continuing to play or what accounts I'd be playing. There's always I am kind of interested in maybe doing some clue scrolls post 200 mil all, but it's just so far in the future. I'm not really thinking about it too heavily right now. But I could see myself playing other accounts or other games like GeoGuessr or I don't know, some other game maybe I'll get into in the future. We'll see. But there's plenty of IRL stuff for me to do too. I have no lack of hobbies, so I can kind of see it go in any direction. So
yeah, I agree with you there, and it's funny because I think actually the work thing would be the biggest thing for me because I am so like it is so like second nature for me to just log into RuneScape at work and just play on the side.
It makes it so much more enjoyable. Personally.
Yeah, it does. And if I was 200 mil all or like I mean, I'm gonna get to a point one day where I only have like involved skills left, I assume, and I don't know how I'm gonna approach those at work really, but that's gonna be fun. Yeah, at work play is a really big part of long grinding RuneScape. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, having that sense of progression, like no matter what you're doing, is like really, really nice.
Yeah, even if it's all fake, sense of progression, it's real to us. So.
I think it does translate to a lot of IRL things too, though. I don't feel like it's funny how like the consensus of the player base is like you don't have a job, you don't have a career, you don't have anything going for you type of mentality.
Literally.
Where like there is so many people here in the community that like have stable, well-paying jobs and careers, and they still just grind the game on the side, right? I think it's completely possible to do 200 mil all and hold down a full-time job. I mean, it's been done. Many people have kind of hopped around jobs or also had schooling during such, but like there's a lot of like productivity that comes along with doing this as well, right? Like I'm sure that many players from their grinds of working as well as playing RuneScape, they try to get all of their work stuff out of the way so that they can play the game, and that's perfectly fine. It's also just a game that's I mean, from the pay-to-play angle of it, it's only gotten easier to do 200 mil all from a working scenario, so I feel that that's only going to cascade into the free-to-play effect as well, where we're going to see updates come into this game that's just going to make it more viable to play during working hours and obtain XP in multiple different ways.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what motivates you to log into RuneScape every day? To gain XP on your stupid free-to-play account? No one gives a shit about you playing.
What a nice speech.
Oh, damn. No one gives a shit about me playing this? Fuck,
No.
I better log out. That's what I was doing it for, is for other people's satisfaction of my goals.
So is it the end goal, the smaller goals, milestones, competition? Why do you like playing the video game?
I feel like it can just be done during anything.
Yep.
Is my sort of angle to it. Like, you can just kind of always be progressing, and I think that's what interests me in the game in general. As for why free to play, I like the way that we train the skills in free to play. I don't like playing minigame escape, so that's
Fortnite.
the reason why free to play. As for like the smaller goals, the milestones, the competition, I want to say the competition because like rank 1's still very well in reach for pretty much anybody that's going for it. But I think that, you know, there really isn't that same tier of competition across the board, right? Like, lots of players play the game in very AFK fashions, others play it in the more HP micro kind of scenario. And I think that, like, there's just a... I don't think that, like, if someone else got 200 mil in free-to-play before myself, that it would change anything for myself. I still just want to do it. I want to complete it. I think it would be just a fun task to be able to go for, and I want to try to push for that, but whether or not it's possible is up for debate. And I mean, it pushes me at the moment, but I don't think that it would stop me. Like, if somebody else got it and I was, you know, whatever X amount of hours shy, it wouldn't stop me from logging in to complete it.
Right.
And this game like reworks how you like think about life. It's like absolutely insane. I don't know. At least playing in like the style that has been like developed over the course of however long like efficient skilling has been around, which has been like a long time. Like the notion of like taking advantage of like every moment that you have is like really interesting, and I would say it's like a different way of like living life compared to without RuneScape. It's really interesting.
I agree. It's definitely like, I don't know, it's kind of cringe to be like, yeah, RuneScape taught me so much, but like like genuinely, like, I'm so much more efficient with my time IRL, and like I just make the most out of like the time that I have, which is kind of like important for living. But also, I'm also like different. I think I'm never really motivated by like the milestones or the goals or the competition or anything. I just like the sense of progression that this game can give you, especially on a free-to-play UIM where you're like, you have unlimited progression. I feel like that sense of progression is like guaranteed to me. And in like my real life where progression isn't always guaranteed and like I'm not gonna feel like I'm progressing every single day, I can feel like I'm progressing every single day in RuneScape and like my numbers going up, my ranks going up, etc. Like, I don't know.
That's a good point. I mean, I feel like any career choice that you get in, you may jump, up your growth, but at some time you're going to kind of plateau, right? And you're not going to feel like you're progressing at the speed that you hope to, or the next, thing you're trying to get to. So that's a good thought.
It also made me think about
To me, like,
do you mind if I? Sorry. It made me think about like how if like we didn't end at 200 mil, like would we all still be playing? That's kind of an interesting question. Like clue scrolls could be, or as a thing, or like boss kill count is kind of just endless. As far as we know, it doesn't cap at anything, so it would be kind of interesting to like compete on something like that. Anyway.
I think we'd need more interesting things in free to play than that, though.
No. I'm saying, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like if skills didn't cap at 200 mil, would we still be like playing to the extent we are?
Oh.
I definitely would be. I think it's great that they do have caps, but like, I don't play for the cap. I just play because I like doing stuff and I like progressing.
I'd be happy to continue doing rune crafting. No problem. I love that skill.
Yeah, but you're a freak, so.
Damn.
I like the fact that it's like you can like catch up to people if you play more, and like I guess that would also be true for the infinite skills, but I like that there's like something that you can like accomplish that's like a finale to a skill, like a closing on it. I think that's really cool.
For sure, I definitely need a goal. I don't think having it uncapped, which I would just be clicking like fish every day. It just seems, I don't know.
Click the fish again button.
You get something at the end of the road.
And it's just such a nice number, like I don't know. It's so perfect.
Really
This game is so perfect.
It is perfect. Oh my god.
It is a perfect amount of like time into any given skill, at least from like the angle that I look at it from free to play. It's like you can start to get really good at a lot of these things within that time, and it doesn't feel like it's like crazy, but like it really hones your ability on said skill while doing such, if you decide to take it to the EHP micro-esque kind of methods.
I felt that way with pay to play a lot, like with mining, but for free to play UIM, like the fact that RC is 50,000 hours or 80,000 hours or whatever it is, like that I'm not going to be honing in my skills. I'm just going to be kill myself.
Yeah, I mean,
you chose the game mode. It's like going to Subway and then being like, yo, what's wrong with my sandwich? You made it.
Well, I mean, it's still Subway's fault. Have you seen that scenario?
Well.
Come on. They trade your sandwich off to another person halfway through. Like, what the hell?
It's a collective failure.
Halcyon, we go to the same Subway. You know that dumb motherfucker with like that like fluffy hair?
I do not go to the same Subway. We are the same.
Sorry, we used to go to the same Subway.
Uh-oh. Okay, good. I thought I crashed.
Off topic, but y'all like Subway? That's gross. I like Jersey Mike's or Firehouse.
Well, yeah, but Subway's kind of always available and those aren't, so.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like Subway. It's like up there with like fast foods, like Taco Bell and Subway are like probably the best.
True.
For
What's
me,
your
it's
Subway order?
Domino's Taco Bell for me. Sorry, continue.
I like an egg and cheese sandwich. It's like
That's fucked up. Holy shit.
What?
that's like good
What?
on flatbread too.
What?
On
It's so
flatbread.
good.
What?
Flatbread is so good.
That's crazy.
Oh, you're not even getting a sub. You're getting an egg and cheese sandwich.
I didn't know
Yeah.
they did that.
No,
Sometimes they don't in New York. They wouldn't make
I'm
it.
sorry.
for
I
me. It's
can't. I
past, like,
can't participate
10
in this podcast any further.
Pause. Kick her from the podcast, please.
I don't have enough alcohol for this conversation.
What's wrong with it? Wait, egg and cheese? What's your gripe with egg and cheese?
From Subway.
Well, yeah, from Subway. I guess it is a little strange, but
That's my
No,
problem.
it's like a yummy breakfast sandwich. Come on.
it's
No,
fine.
this
I mean,
is-
it's not bad. I've had
It's
it there.
breakfast at Subway. What?
Subway breakfast is fine. It's acceptable.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
No,
They wouldn't
that's-
serve me eggs
that's
past like
bad.
10 a.m. in New York because it was like no longer breakfast. It was no longer Subway breakfast.
Wow.
I hate that
Yeah.
breakfast cuts off so early. Like,
hmm Taco Bell goes till like 11. That's nice.
they actually stopped doing Taco Bell breakfast by us.
No.
I don't like that. My girlfriend does though, and she was really upset about it.
Yeah. Pawz's Taco Bell would never do that.
Yeah.
Pawz's Taco Bell is a fucking Michelin star restaurant. Like,
Are you talking about the one we went to? That's the
Yes.
same one.
yes,
Okay.
that's the same one. The one that was calling out orders and like they literally had somebody expoing the Taco Bell orders. Like, come on. Like full blown freaking French Brigade kitchen
Wait,
for a Taco Bell.
Your guys' Taco Bell isn't like that?
No, there's
Really?
no other Taco Bell in existence that is like that.
They have like a sous chef and like.
Yes, they're saying yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Legitimately like that. Like, it was insane. They were just calling out every order and just like, gonna need extra guac on that. 86 that order.
Chef, we don't have time to make all these.
You need to remake that grilled cheese burrito. That one looks like shit. It does not pass my
Back to
quality
the kitchen
inspections.
right now.
Are you an idiot sandwich? Sorry, an idiot burrito?
Idiot burrito. Crunchwrap.
I feel like you could maybe put like a tortilla around someone's head and do something.
How did this start? This
Yeah, what
conversation.
question?
I don't know. Fucking even have a clue.
This is post
No,
200
somebody talk.
Oh, this is a post 200 mil all question.
Taco Bell is post
Post 200
200
mil all. We're gonna get Subway and we had to talk about food.
Yeah,
fucking sorry.
learning how to be a Taco Bell sous chef.
I might get T-Bell after this. I'm having a Baja Blast with good old alcohol in it right now. So
Hard Baja.
yeah,
Spirit.
Baja
the
Blasted.
podcast has been
Blasted.
sponsored by Baja Blasted.
Wait. Yeah, okay. That's the one we're on. Topic 7, I'm pretty sure. What would you like to see for the future of free-to-play CC skilling competitions or other clan events? Would you like them to be annual, biannual, seasonal, different formats, fantasy-esque, team solo draft, clan streams, clan YouTube channel, suggestions?
I think
I'll start. Oh, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I think 72 is the best format. I've signed
Oh,
up
okay.
for comps since like I've signed up to every single comp since like 2023, like the midway part of 2023 or something, and I like 72 is the best.
I like weeks.
That's fair
pretty
enough.
bad.
It's
I
gotten
think weeks work
ridiculous at this
better for
point.
free-to-play.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
free-to-play
standard is
dynamic is really
just
different.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put this out there, Halcyon. 72 will never work in free to play.
Why? What's wrong with 72?
Never ever work in free to play because We have people doing weeks that are less than 40 in our comp. There is no chance somebody just all of a sudden hops off in a 72. It's going to be you, me, Halcyon, Bob, Pawz, and like just the people that already play big numbers that are going to even involve themselves in a 72. There's not going to be any other free-to-play scenario that is going to decide that they're going to play a 72.
Well, if we did like a 6 hour.
Even in their week, they can't do a 40. So they're not going to compete in a 72 where we're all going to stay up, sleep deprived to try to hit a 65 plus. Like, there's just no chance people in free-to-play are doing this. So the only real format for it is week comps. But I do think that a 72 would be nice to at least have. Because who's going to sign up for it is going to be the players that actually want to compete in said type of comp. Right? Yeah. It's not just going to be the individuals signing up for a week comp, casually playing 2-3 hours a day, and that's their week comp, right? It's going to be those that decide that they're going to sign up, they're going to play the whole 72 very sleep deprived, and they're going to go ham. But we're talking 4 or 5 people.
Yeah. I make a suggestion on that though. Like, free to play could definitely do a 72 if we have like a 40 EP minimum. And if you don't hit 40 EP and you signed up, you get shot in the head with a gun. Pause.
At the meetup, at the free, you have to come to the meetup.
You have to come to the meetup.
I mean,
you have to accept your fate.
Y'all are in the States, right? So like we could just go get a gun wherever we want. So.
Go to Walmart, yeah.
Right. Yeah, just go into the local Walmart and pick up a weapon.
Like sporting goods sells hunting rifles. It's kind of crazy.
It was so funny as I was waiting for DJ9 in the airport.
Guns?
Just over the PA, they're just like, don't forget to not have your firearms on you through the stuff. And I was just like, there's actually the fact that in the States, there's just like anyone here could just have a firearm on them, and it's so weird to me coming from Canada. That's just not a thing, and it was just so funny. That came on the PA like 20 times while we were waiting. It was insane.
Oh no!
It was just so funny.
Oh no! I brought my firearm to the airport.
But like, it's clearly that often of an issue that it's on your guys' PA at your airports that frequently. Like, it was insane. Insane.
All right, back to the question.
Here where I'm from, I was just
no.
Yeah, people literally walk openly, not openly, like carrying their guns in their hands, but like
it's just
they'll
open
have it,
carry
like, on their waistband or whatever. Yeah, these Southerners are insane.
Yeah, I was like visiting like a college town, and there was just like some guy with like a cowboy hat and like a revolver, just like.
Yeah, it's so weird being from a country that's just not normal, and then going there and just hearing that non-stop, and it's just like, it's like, wow, you guys really have this as a scenario that, like, it's an actual thing you need to constantly remind people of. Do not try to board the plane with your gun. Like, whoops, I accidentally kept my gun in my pocket today.
I know, right? How do you accidentally do something like that?
Like, sounds so abnormal, but just different cultures, I guess.
Yeah, we're super cultured. Yeah, but back to the question. I was gonna say, actually, I would love to see a 48 or 72 because I have not participated in one myself, and I would love to go hard. Like, I know I would at least try to do like a really good, performance, but yeah, I'm with y'all there. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people signing up for something like that, but I'd be totally down to do it.
I would love a 48. I don't think I could do a 72.
No, yeah, and that's another part. Yeah, a 72 definitely intimidates me more than a 48. Like, no. Fact, I could stay up 48 hours straight.
Because like I would want to at least sleep 3 to 6 on one of those nights, and it would just tank the 72 performance from, like, I wouldn't be happy with my own performance in a 72 because of that.
I have like rose tinted glasses for 72s, but like you were like able to sleep like twice and still like MVP in like the past. And the next 72 is probably not going to be like that, but
I've never participated in one, so I don't really know what it's like. But almost everybody chucks up like 65 plus.
Right, but you can sleep like 2 threes and still get 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lovely. That sounds so great.
Come on.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
So handsome.
Staying up 40 hours straight is like
I'm gonna have to take the
worst
next
thing ever.
entire week off of work just to do a 72, so that I can recover from.
It's not that bad.
Like,
How old are you? Holy shit.
I am a fucking dinosaur. Like, come on now. I'm 33 years old. Like,
Damn.
Just don't go hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I might as well just like. I might as well just like roll over in my grave now. Like, come on.
It's too
You're
washed.
gonna like throw out your knee doing a 72.
The knee.
We don't need to be doing all that. Like, you could just have like a fun little like everyone does like.
I'm completely memeing at this point. It's just the fact that like I think a 48 would be more fun in my.
I hated 48. Like I've done like 3 of them.
I've done like, you know, like when you intro a 30 and you start feeling absolutely insane.
Yeah, it gets
if
worse.
you play a little bit outside of that, then it gets like really, really bad. I think like that would be like really fun for 48. But if I decided I'm gonna sleep 1.5 hours each night for a fucking 72, I would just feel like death.
No, sleep like 3 hours a night and you'll still MVP. Like, I don't know.
Okay, if I go down to sleep for 3, I'm probably going down for 6.
Like, 1.5 or 6 is your only option.
I mean, like those are the options. No, I'm kidding. But like I naturally during the week comps, I like sleeping 6. I don't like sleep depriving. It is not fun.
Yeah, that's why 48 is so bad. Like, you don't have to sleep deprive.
Yeah,
that
but you're
much
sleep
for
depriving for a
disability, too.
short period of time.
No, that is
You're
not true.
You are yes, it is short. Because if you sleep deprive heavily for an entire week, like I'd have to probably take 2 weeks off after that.
Maybe
Like,
you should be in
For a whole month.
No, like the last 48 I did, I remember I think I was doing smithing and I walked around the entire game like at like hour like 35 or something. I like started getting really confused. I walked around the entire game like trying to like do like every skilling method, trying to figure out one that I could, and I was like squinting at the monitor like all like frustrated, and I couldn't like do any of them. Like I couldn't figure out the timing for two tick oaks. Like it was just like my like brain had like completely broken. I've not had good experiences with 48s. Like
Wasn't that also? I don't know if that was a 48. I think that was during a week.
it was
comp
smoke
where-
break.
Oh, was it smoke break? Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
that comp was dastardly. I like
I
fell
think
asleep
you,
on
like,
the desk.
Yeah, you crashed out on the desk, and then
Yeah,
they woke you up.
that's
Because
what
I think
48
our
is
team.
bad.
I was unfortunately not on the team that won the best badge that's ever existed on Temple. But like we were catching up to you guys for a minute there, and then you all woke up, and we were just like, all right, well, it's over.
There was a comp I did where I was like super sleep deprived, and I was staring at my client in the blindfold, and I couldn't tell like what I'm looking at, and I thought that I was underwater swimming, and that like me moving to the anvil to Smith was like me like doing like a swim. It was so like confusing, and that shit was so fun.
It's
Like,
not
looking-
fun. Staying up
looking
for
back.
20 hours is like terrible. It's so bad. You get so confused.
20 hours?
I kind of love
Yeah.
some of it. Yeah, no. You do the 18 hours, right around that 18-hour mark, and then you get like an hour or so after that, you start getting like a little fuzzy. I don't know about you guys.
What?
Myself. That's when stuff like starts to kick in of like, fuck, I'm tired. And if I don't have that like second wind type of thing, I'm fucked.
I don't get
Like,
fuzzy
I'm
until
just
like
fucking-
30 plus.
That's
Just going down
crazy.
in numbers
Oh,
every
that's
time.
you're
Like,
you're
we went
lucky. You're
from
young as fuck.
Sleeping 3.
You're old as fuck.
I still get like super confused past like 20 something hours. Like, it's kind of RNG. Like when I did my mining day, I was like perfectly fine the entire time. But when I did like wood cutting, I was like thought I was like feeding the tree like logs. And it was like it's had like a mouth and eyes, and I was like it was like eating all the logs because I was like
Yeah.
clicking back and forth, like using the logs on the mouth.
I remember when you did that 32, and that shit was so funny.
I won't lie, like I really haven't actually done any skills that are involved during many comps that like the sleep deprivation really gets to me. I've basically done freaking castle wars during them, so I don't feel as cooked as I probably could be for any of
Yeah,
them. And
that's
like
that's why.
me saying the things that I've said during comps of like sleep deprivation is just me fucking around. I'm joking. Like I've never really been at like a really, really bad point. However, I did end up rubbing my left eye heavily when I was super tired during a comp, and it felt raw as fuck that like I could not fucking stand it. And I felt like I was going blind in my one eye just because I kept rubbing my eye, and it was my own fault. But
Pretty chill.
like it had nothing to do with like my performance of like what I was doing in game. It was just like, yeah, I'm fine in that atmosphere. It was just like I felt cooked from the fact that I rubbed my fucking eye too much.
I don't have any huge issue with like I don't have really like much issue at all with like sleeping very little for a week or a 72 or whatever, but it's like the long sessions of staying up that
Yeah, same here.
are like really frustrating.
I know Inducted on that one Solus comp when he did like a 40 like 5 or some shit, and then he turned on his stream doing oaks, and he just sounded like the most broken human ever. That shit was so funny.
There's like there's some funny messages from the comms. Like he typed one time, he's like, I had a dream that I didn't know if I was helping the witches or not for Halloween because like I didn't know if I was on like the good guys or the bad guys team for Halloween. I'll see if I can find that.
That's awesome.
All right, moving on.
I guess.
All right, so it has been over 4 years since the clan update occurred. What would you like see changed with it? Clan hall changes, clan settings, recruitment, official website featuring clan page, perhaps? Any ideas?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Sorry, I'm just gonna butt right into this one here. Guests should see alerts from clans they are in. Simple change.
number one priority.
That is number one that needs to happen. If I decide that I want to guest in Solus, I want to see who got an XP fucking milestone because I main our free-to-play clan.
Multi-clanning
I
would be
want
nice
to be able to guest
on that topic.
in others, but yes, obviously the multi-clanning scenario would be nice too. Whether or how they implement that is up for debate. Because like,
It's just like
your clan scenario is like tied to like what cape you have, blah 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 blah. But like I feel like that needs way more customization too. Like we now this is gonna get into some great area stuff, but like for an example, free to play, it would be cool if we could take the free to play helmet and chuck it on a cape. Right?
Yeah.
So like if we could, you know, kind of like how Twitch, when you decide that you're gonna have an emote and they approve such emote, and then you have such an emote.
I don't know if you've seen this for, like,
Yeah, I know that
but-
obviously this is something Jagex would never end up doing because of what people would try to put on their clan capes.
Yeah, actually like calling cards. Like,
But like,
they're not good.
I do think that it would be cool if like Solus had like the blue S and you know, free to play. We had the free to play helmet, and of course, if people, I don't know, just I think that would be interesting. Outside of that stuff, I think that the clan hall is like desperately lacking. It has a bank.
Can you get events at that bank?
Nope.
No.
Never been there.
You cannot get events. You cannot get really anything. You can't do like, so. The clan hall's ring is pretty interesting, because you can still get combat XP in there. So we've abused that. Myself, I don't know. Halcyon, have you used that, or have you just helped me use that?
Yeah, but it was not bad at all, actually. Like,
You haven't used it?
no.
Okay, so you just helped me get XP while I was in it. Okay.
Yeah.
But like that's viably a scenario that could have been something in the past if, you know, like the holding space bar to stay logged in, somebody else attacks you type of scenario. You could have gotten a lot of melee XP during that. You can no longer hold space to stay logged in, so I feel fine to say that out loud, that we could do that. But you could have also just like CRD and clicked every 20 minutes. That would have been, and had somebody attack you right now, and that would still be a thing. But outside of that, like, there's nothing else you can actually do in there, right? Like, why is there not some trees, some fishing spots, some whatever? And I know that like kind of pulls into effect that like RS3 had skilling-esque stuff that was very clan focused in the past, and I don't know if like that's a good or bad thing, but like it being completely irrelevant to ever go into is not right, in my opinion.
I agree.
The way that RS3 works is you do like those clan like XP things for like, it's like way lower XP than like the efficient training methods, but you get like clan favor, which you can use to like get more of an XP boost. Like you can get up to like a 6% XP boost per week if you like keep it up.
This might be a bit of a wild thought, and I'm sure people here are going to hate my opinion on this, but like a good example is they came out with the gemstone crab that you can go around and attack with just everybody. That should have been tied to your clan. You go do that shit with your own clan.
No, that's so stupid.
I know that you hate it, and that's fine, but like I feel like it's better than it being open worlded. There's nothing happening in the clan hall, and there needs to be something.
They don't want bots
It doesn't
instances.
It doesn't have to be like some crazy AFK thing that gains you XP, but like there needs to be something that
Just added
you can
amethyst
do
to
as
the
a
clan hall.
group in clan hall that is skilling wise. I don't know.
Yeah, I
My
agree.
load hall.
I think I think my thought on this is it would be this kind of, I don't know, this is something they would never do. It would just be too much dev time shortly for them. I don't know. It seems like they don't even care about clans, in my opinion. It seems like they are just ignoring it for some reason. But it would be nice if there was like some way to like upgrade your hall and then kind of like customize it to like put like skilling related activities inside or something. Like, I don't know, like paying GP or doing something to prevent bots, I guess, from abusing it. But something like, I don't know if any of you have used the POH customization tools at all as of recently. I don't actually know when they came out, but have any of you seen the like thing? They have a whole interface where you can literally like rotate and like move your rooms in your POH. I don't know when that came out, but that's pretty sweet. Like, it would be nice if we could do something similar with like in your clan hall, maybe. That's my best idea. It would be really nice to just like be able to like set up a mining spot or a fishing spot or trees or something in your clan hall to be able to at least do something in there with your clan members. That's my opinion on that.
I just say, you know, Pawz is old because he said like when that came out.
It
that
probably
shit
came
has
out a
been
long
for,
time
like,
ago.
10
Yeah,
years.
I know.
I think that was near construction release like that.
Yeah, literally.
It's been like around for a long time.
I would be okay with like some of the stuff that Freck said. I think the clan cape rework would be good. I think the clan capes are disgusting. But
They need at least cape bonuses too, I feel like.
There's gonna be like a naked black guy twerking on someone's cape within.
Yes. I'm sure
This is what we need.
they need to approve them or something, and that's just never gonna happen. But like, it would be cool if they could. I don't know.
I just think it would be cool to have the QR code like the hoodies on our clan capes.
No. I don't want to get scanned at the river.
I don't know about you admins, but I still struggle with like just the user interface for like changing shit around in the clan.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's still so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me add a rank to our clan and completely ruin all the other ranks that are below it. Sick, man. I spent several hours the one time that I tried to fix the freaking like pay to play guest rank, and I just gave up and said, fuck this, I'm never touching our ranks ever again.
It's really, really bad. I can't edit people's ranks if they're like a certain star level or above, and like I don't know, like the perms are like really wonky. Like gold stars can like kick guests and stuff.
Didn't I have more perms than you? And you're like,
Yeah,
bronze key?
you're higher. You're like technically a higher rank than me, even though I have bronze key.
Is that something I can fix?
I don't know. I don't know how it. I don't think so.
I'll give it a look.
No,
Okay.
don't fix it. I like it.
It
wasn't like that initially.
Kick anybody, I think. They should make guesting better though. Like in general, like
Yeah.
make them be able to see broadcasts, keep you in the guest clan. Like if you like
Mhm.
world hop twice, you just get kicked out.
Yes, that
Um,
is annoying. I've had my own.
Make it so that you can like whitelist people on guests, so that it's not like. Besides, like the only way to whitelist people right now is like have a skill total requirement, which is just stupid. Like, you should like have an actual whitelist of like people who can join and people who can't for guesting.
Okay.
I can agree with the clan capes things. It's just sad that
Capes.
like Jagex doesn't recognize like official. No. I don't mean like the official clans.
Why
It
can't
would be
it
cool
be
if
implemented?
Jagex recognized that.
Yeah, but like, why can't it be implemented in the same fact of like how when these clans were first released, Pawz, you can remember that like we got the name free to play,
Mhm.
right? Like, why can't they reach out to, established clans that are, quite big and be like, yo, you want a custom freaking icon for your cape? Submit
Yep.
us something and we'll get that implemented for you. And it would stop all this problem stuff that you're kind of stating here. Like, they have to review it, but
They have to review a
I
lot
know.
of things that they're not reviewing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I'd
really
rather them
not.
review all the false spans before they review like our, D
But,
and
like,
Balls clan cape.
These are separate problems. Okay? These are separate problems.
If it was like the emblem editor in COD, that would be kind of funny. Like you can like add like shapes and stuff. And it would, like, instantly be like, yeah, people running around with like N-word and like dick capes and stuff. But, yeah.
Oh, yo, we gotta get that QPW. Freaking.
That'd be 385's logo probably.
Yeah.
It would be their logo.
Just like a... Oh yeah.
Okay. So, moving on. Fantasy just ended yesterday. those who played, how do you feel about your team? Wait, am I on the right one? Yeah, okay. There's a link here. If you had to step up and play in the finals and match the numbers below, how would you go about that? And on the topic of competitions, everyone name their go-to source of energy and strategy for playing at a comp.
Like, the numbers that you see here are like not even like what people were pacing. Like the minimum pace was like 152 for like most of the week. It was disgusting. Like bottom frag would have been like 150.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
It was really gross.
It's insane.
Both myself and Halcyon were on the same team, and unfortunately we did not have any bench, and it was very strategic play for us to not compete anymore.
Yeah, we probably could have. We maybe could have made it to semis, but I think we would have gotten smoked there, and I think people were really sick of playing because we also because we had like a really weak bench, none of the players could swap out, so everyone was just like, it's the same players every single week for our team.
Yeah.
So people were getting really tired.
Yeah, we struggled a
My
lot
situation,
with. Oh yeah, you go ahead with your situation, your unfortunate
like
situation.
it was really sad because well, everyone knows I got full spans, and like I planned to play both week 1 and week 2, and it was really sad because like I kind of wanted to test my limits in this comp. I wanted to see how far I could go while sleep depriving, and I just couldn't do that. But yeah, my team did a great job filling the gap, and I hope I get to hopefully play with them again and just prove that I could possibly do really good.
It was fun. Yeah, I wanted you to pop off because I picked you because you smoked me in the Solus Summer comp when we were both fishing. So I was like, he's gonna go crazy.
That was a fun comp as well.
That was such a fun comp. But yeah, yeah, everyone on my team did great. I feel like we also had quite a bit of bench issues, like in the middle of like fantasy. Like it was always an issue trying to find a fifth that could like really, be like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and do this. But we made it work. We slid through. It was fun. But yeah, I'm not gonna sign up to manage a fantasy team again. The stress of picking people every week killed my life. But it was still fun.
Yeah, I think we got a good group of people on our team. I liked our team. It was just, I think we probably fantasy should have had like slightly bigger teams, maybe like 2 less teams, and or like I think, what were there, like 6 teams? Yeah, 2 less teams, and like have them be like way bigger, so
I
that
feel like
people could rotate off.
Same number of players, but
A bigger
less
band for
teams.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
would've
yeah.
been-
Yeah, I would have loved to play, but I would have like only been able to like really make myself go hard like 1 or 2 weeks because I just can't take off unlimited times. But yeah, I did not expect the like the floor of all the weeks to be as low or as high as it was. It was just so insane.
It's pretty ridiculous standards for like the entire thing. Like, if you were playing like under 100 week, it was like detrimental to your team in that week, and
That is just wild.
yeah, it's insane for like a multi-month long comp. And I also wanted to say like shout out to Uktism for running that. Like he got like uber cancer from running that comp because. If you're like fantasy manager, like I don't know, like imagine like how like grumpy and like drama filled like normal like week-long comps are, and then like multiply that by like
Yeah,
like 9 weeks of that, like it just like festered into being like pretty like toxic and whatnot. So
Wait, are you trying to say that the skilling community is toxic?
uh,
Whoa, whoa.
whoa.
I
And
don't
then when
think
they're
that's
sleep
controversial.
deprived, that doesn't just like exponentially grow? What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Okay, so let me ask you too, Freck and Halcyon. Was there a specific out of the weeks that y'all did like go hard? Like, which week was your favorite to play? Like, versus what team?
Week 1 was pretty fun because like everyone got in call for like the ending, and it was like a nuclear like launch. Like it was like, okay, we all are logged in. Like this is either going to be enough EHP or not enough, and it was like barely enough. Like we won by like point like 4 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Week 1 was the only fun week. It should have just been a week comp.
Fantasy should have been a week.
I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it was fun. I had a really fucking RNG lucky ass fucking 6 going into it that the rest of the other team had to complain about the entire
Yeah, there's a lot of complaining.
which really sucked because I didn't get those rates in another 6 ever, and I don't think that 6 is even probably possible now with the bandage nerf. But like I just hit like my max hit over and over and over again for that 6. It was insane, and it felt absolutely broken. And as soon as I logged, I was just like, "Yep, this is going to be complained about, and I'm never."
That sounds,
gonna get 1-to-1 for the rest of the comp.
Sounds like a similar scenario we experienced earlier this year.
Yeah, well,
You're
that
like
was completely different,
8 6
where it
hour.
was untested. That one was completely untested, but like this we've done in other comps, it was just I got over because of RNG.
No, Castle Wars of Crafting is like
It is still slightly over, but like at the same point, like almost every skilling method that ever gets placed into any sort of scaling is over EHP. It's never that they set it up to be 1-to-1.
well, it was possible for me to drop like 6.2s or something without crafting. Like
Yeah.
just hitting it all between the games, which means that like it would have been even more. Like 6.3 or 4, which is kind of ridiculous. So it probably will maybe be nerfed in future comps. I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't see myself playing in many future comps.
Yeah,
to be
there's
brutally
no point
It's
in
not-
complaining about
fun
it.
anymore. It's not fun anymore because it just spirals drama, and it's not what I wanted to play comps for. I wanted to play comps to get to know more people in the community, have fun, and instead what it ends up being is just a pissing contest of who's going to get away with over EHP stuff that is the most chill, and everybody gets into a drama-filled crazy state, and it kills it after a little while, and it no longer is fun. So
Yeah, I mean the Final Fantasy week discussion, I feel like that Discord was pretty like miserable for the last week. It was just like everyone screaming about Winter Todd.
yeah,
But yeah,
There needs to be stricter rules when it comes to future comps on scaling, because it was definitely like planned out by the one of the teams to like do that, and that's fine, okay, but like number one rule should be you don't change rates after the comp has started, and
Yeah.
like we didn't really see a lot of discussion when these rates were like being presented before the comp, which was another issue.
yeah. I mean, it's also with like all the like silly little like niche snowflake game modes like free to play. We have like a lot of the rates are like somewhat untested because like not there isn't like a bunch of like competitive 6s for every skill or whatever.
we're at a disadvantage with the lack of amount of players that have played it, and then on
Yeah.
top of that, I've done Castle Wars in previous comps where we didn't have bandage stuff as well, and like the most EHP that we were getting, like I don't even think I could get over beforehand. So the bandages really did make an effect, as well as the prayer scenario. So like those things all changed where we really didn't practice enough 6s before that comp to really give a good rate. Because we got the prayer restoration from the bruise as well, so that was the first comp that all existed in.
It's really hard for it to be fair, EHP wise. Like, I don't know. It's like forever like a rebalancing system.
Yeah.
I move
need to
on
give
from
that method
fantasy.
a try. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I need to give that method a try. The Castle Wars still. I made alts and I haven't really given it any effort because they literally nerfed it the day after I finished the alts.
It's
I saw
I
that.
did like the last like 10 mil XP or something with the nerf, and it wasn't.
I will say I did go into a game, but I mean I know I just need to give it more time, but I was just struggling because the accounts are the same. They're literally clones, so I was struggling to like keep track of which one I'm freaking hitting and which one I need to be clicking bandages on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
want Watchdog.
We can have a
Right.
discussion about that later, DJ.
Yeah, you
It's
gave me
really
the
easy.
Watchdog plugin, and it's still. I don't
Well,
know.
I can walk you through how to make it real simple for your brain.
Okay.
You can also use the party plugin, which like shows overlays of their like health on top of them.
Mhm.
I think
Was
the other part of that question, where it was like, what's your source of energy and strategy? I really stand by the no caffeine, no food strategy.
Yeah, I mean, great.
good for you, bud.
That shit works. Halcyon was in VC with me that whole week. She knows
You
it
also
works.
slept on the floor for the entire comp. You want to talk about that?
I slept on the floor on the hardwood, and guess what? I got up every time. I had to Ben pre-potting
This is-
caffeine.
That's
That just
crazy.
Sounds insane.
Didn't you also throw up blood on like day 4?
Yeah, I did.
I think your strategy was very good.
I threw up blood, but guess what? I still got that ep. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You didn't eat the entire week?
No, I tried eating and I threw up blood everywhere.
Oh my god.
It
Wow.
seems
Some crazy diets, man.
I
No.
will say, not minimal eating, but like small, clean meals during a comp are the best way to go. But I'm heavy on the caffeine for sure.
Yeah, same here.
I've been drinking. I used to drink Red Bulls, like that was my go-to. But I've been on Ghost Energy, like all sorts of ghosts recently. I still need to try the Nocos, whatever it is.
No go is busted. That's
Yeah.
the like ever since I started drinking those, like nothing else.
Was that the
Yeah.
inducted one? What was inducted drinking?
Yeah,
No
no
go.
go.
Mm.
It's like way better than I really don't like the battery acid taste of like other energy drinks, which Noko like doesn't have. Pawz probably likes it because he drinks Red Bull. Red Bull is
Yeah.
like pure battery acid.
Honestly, I don't think so. I love that little like tang.
I don't really drink
fucking-
Ugh.
energy drinks outside of comps. Like, it's pretty much exclusive, unless I'm like feeling really shitty a certain day, and I'll have an energy drink. But it's pretty much exclusive for me. Red Bull in small meals is a good suggestion too, I'd say. Like snacks throughout the day, not really snacks, but just small
If I
amount of food.
if I eat a heavy meal, I'm going to bed like right after.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
exactly.
laying back in the chair. Like I don't
Good
understand
comment.
how people could eat like big meals and then play RuneScape after. Yeah, no, not the way to go.
Imagine eating like a roast pig feast. With
It's on a skewer.
yeah. A little like apple in the mouth.
Ooh, and I was gonna say, our good friend Had, shout out to him, put me on like just like cold brew coffee from like the store, just like pre-bottled cold brew coffee. That is really good.
It's like coffee concentrate, isn't it? You have to like add water.
The brand is like No, I've just been drinking it straight up.
I think you're supposed to add water to those. I'm like
Maybe,
pretty
I
sure.
don't know, maybe that's why it keeps me up so long. Stoke, or like the Starbucks ones. The mixed Starbucks ones are really good, and they're not as like, coffee forward.
Coffee's nice, but then you're pooping, and then you're
Yeah, exactly. No, you can 2-tick oaks pretty easily. CRDing.
I mean, yeah, right.
All on the
If you're
toilet.
cheating, it doesn't matter.
No, yeah. No, I did that during the comp. Like every time I had to
Yeah.
pee, I got up and CRD'd 2-tick oaks.
Yeah.
I was doing that in the shower with the Ziploc bag on my phone. That shit works.
Crazy.
I was doing Smithy. I wasn't doing oats. I was doing smithing.
At my old place, my shower used to have like a little like ledge above the shower head, so I could put my phone there and do spiders. But like I don't have that in my new shower, so I just don't even bother anymore. Like if I really want to, like I'll just set up spiders before I shower and let that be it. But like yeah, I used to like reset spiders during my shower because I'm always taking a 30-minute shower plus. Or
Whoa.
give or take, not
That's
plus.
crazy.
Like a long shower.
Crazy?
It goes past the 10 minutes, I'll say. But like, yeah.
Do you jerk it in the shower?
That's not a good podcast question.
Question number 10.
Moving on.
Holy shit.
Number 10, favorite jerking location.
God.
Goddamn.
I think baths might be meta for comps because then you can just like use your phone.
Yeah, true.
Like you're just in the tub. Like,
But you gotta wait for it to like fill up.
you could do that 0 time though.
You like get it started and run to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other room. I don't know. It seems like
Yeah, so like
What, you
Seems
just,
excessive.
You fill up the tub, take a quick dunk in the tub, and then fucking.
call it a day. Yeah.
What do you mean? You're just gonna sit there soaking in the tub, playing the game? Like no shot.
such a good idea. You fill up the tub with like soapy water and then you just dunk yourself in it occasionally.
Oh.
You
Like
just-
a tea bag.
Fucking crazy.
You could like stay naked for the entire week and then like, it'll help like wake you up too. Like you just like dunk in the tub and then you come back. Like same water, you don't need to like replace it or
Yeah.
anything.
Oh my god.
You could do that guy from what's that? Oh shoot, what's the movie called with never mind. Moving on. It'll come back to me. Maybe I'll bring it up. So we'll move on. Topic number 10, just questions from the audience. All right.
Hold on,
So
before we get into that, we always ask this question, and I don't think we did this time. But what is everyone doing in game while we're podcasting? Did we
cheat
ask
cutting.
that?
Cheat cutting.
Okay.
Me and Bob are doing Snowfire. Yeah.
2-tick
Snowfire.
use.
We're duoing Snowfire. It's like they made it Bitwise made it so that the Snow plugin has like a shared timer between multiple players. So it's like really nice now.
Oh, so like even if I walk in while the snow is down from like a different chunk, I'll be able to see your timer like as
Yeah.
it's like okay, interesting. Cool. I am cutting use, not 2-tick, not 4-tick, or whatever the fuck I am doing.
Not even 4-ticking.
Yeah, I'm just standing here. Honestly, I need to light these logs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, we can move on.
All right. Autumn Elegy
What's Boob
asks.
doing?
Oh yeah. Oh no. She said use, right?
Boob, are you doing yours?
2-tick,
Yeah, I'm doing
yeah.
2-tick use. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Autumn Elegy asks. I don't know if you guys opened this or not. I kind of just put this link in here. Someone on Twitter linked it. It's just a Reddit post. I think this is what Autumn Elegy is talking about. Free-to-play updates was a big topic on Reddit not too long ago. I'd be curious to hear the group's thoughts on their updates you want, expect, don't want. Also thoughts on the new mobile mini menu icon. What is this? Oh, another link? Okay.
That's the free to play. It got like a bunch of upvotes.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
This one's really egregious.
Yeah. So if you take a look at that
That one is
post,
insane.
it basically is the destruction of free to play.
Okay, I have not seen this one. Oh my god, this looks bad immediately.
Yeah, it's really bad. I don't think we need all of that crap.
No.
I'm not against updates like the rest of our free to play community is. I don't think that all updates are bad. I think that there can be good updates, and I'm not opposed to all of them. I think that we just need to keep to the core of what the skills are done when, like, if you loaded up this fucking game, knew nothing about it, and you were like, I'm gonna go mine. It's not, I'm gonna go mine this random thing that spawns from time to time in this mini game with these other people. It's, I'm gonna go click rock. And I think that's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, forestry is a bad example of exactly what this game doesn't need. But as for like all the other new player experience stuff, it's not recycle pay to play content into free to play. That's not not a solution. Do I think that some free to play skilling methods could use some help from what is in pay to play? Yes and no. So again, no mini gamescape shit. But like the fact that we cannot use bones on the altar in the wilderness, like no pay to play experience of training prayer is click fucking bone in your inventory to bury it. You're using it on an altar, so I think you should be able to do that in the wilderness. I don't find a problem with it. The XP would still be the exact same of what we have anyway.
The ash spell now is really good. We'll like do that for prayer. But
The ash, what?
there's a spell that like offers like 3 ashes for like.
Yeah, for sure, but we wouldn't be able to get that
Ash
because of the
offering.
quests that it's behind and shit.
Just
but,
throw it on the standard spell book. I mean, fuck it.
but like, it's not. I feel like there can be some mappings to how pay to play does some of their skills. I don't feel like it would be a miserable scenario to have rune pouches in free to play, so that you could do essence and make more runes. I don't feel that would be terrible either, but like just keeping skills to the core of what the fuck they're supposed to be, but still somewhat in line with what you would do in pay to play in like a shittier version is totally fine to me. But outside of that, no, we do not need pay to play skills to come to free to play. We do not need more pay to play items to come to free to play. But we do need the hard leather body to be 3 tick instead of 2. There we go.
Yeah, I think
Pouches.
RS3 content into old school is also a bad thing. Some people like to suggest that sort of stuff. I've noticed on this Reddit post. But I this first post that I put in here, the Reddit post, not the second one, had some decent things to suggest, like Scurious being free to play. I wouldn't be totally opposed to. That would be a kind of an interesting way of training combat than what we have now, and it would be kind of nice to have like another boss, I guess.
That boss should have been free to play.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't be great for Iron Man,
It would
I
only
suppose,
make
right?
sense.
It would be good for irons.
Well,
because
I'm
it's
saying
also
really
busted as
good,
hell.
right? But
It'd be insane.
busted, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, but
I didn't like it.
yeah, and there's just some like early
I
game stuff too. Like
Mind it.
not too bad on this. Sorry, go ahead.
Scurious isn't even that good as well. It's like not that much per XP per hour.
It's more than we get, especially
Yeah.
with like melees. Plus, like the loot is crazy too. I don't know. I think people think Scurry should be free to play because it's in the Vrock sewers, but like
No, it was
There's nothing-
announced as free to
It was
play.
supposed to be a free to play boss to begin with, and then all of a sudden, when they were getting close to release, they were just like, "Yeah, this isn't a free to play boss."
well,
Yeah.
because there's nothing
Yeah,
about
the
it that's
whole
free to
point was
play.
To learn. I think the whole point was to learn the overrides, the prayers.
Right.
That was the entire thing of the boss, for people to learn how to use those, and it's like it completely missed that. And I think it would have been good for like new player experience.
prayer potions would be
Also,
interesting
I would
to
like
have.
it for
Yeah,
I would like it if it drops like 150 body talismans. Noted.
Then irons could do body tiaras exactly.
Yeah, we would just bank all the tiaras from crafting.
That'd be sick.
UAMs are
Yeah.
You picked the wrong game mode, Bob.
Yeah. That's your choice.
Yeah,
I think-
this Reddit post is really, really bad. It's like free to play Slayer, Herblore, Hunter, Fletching, and Agility.
The Slayer shit is so stupid.
Yeah, the Slayer would be really, really bad. Like everything else would be like not the end of the world, but Slayer would be terrible.
Dog shit.
Like imagine everything is single way combat. You're using like a rune simi for everything, and like I don't know, every task would just be like a terrible version of like a tutorial task.
Hmm.
It would suck ass.
Like 37 rats or like I don't know, like 4 seagulls.
Can I just say though that like the Phoenix clan is the exact like everyone in Phoenix was fucking with this Reddit post so heavy. And like that just really shows actually never I shouldn't say that. But like the demographic who likes that don't play the game. You feel me? Like never mind, cut that out of the video.
We're not cutting that out.
Yeah, you think I'm editing this? That's funny.
You have to say slur so that it gets edited out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, actually, that one podcast with Water9 did get edited very heavily.
It had to.
All right, moving on, I guess. Tro asks, how do any of you deal with losing interest and momentum with the game? Does any of you feel that the way, I'm not sure about this wording, or is RuneScape, or feel that way, or is RuneScape filling your souls with happiness every day? Big fan of the FtP athletes, thanks.
Shout out Tro, by the way. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, I like Tro. Good streams.
Who's Tro?
You should stop streaming pay to play UAM and start streaming free to play UAM.
Oh my god, you're so right too. Mm.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see you killing a
Good
corrupted
stream.
Pun life. Get that out of here.
That's crazy.
Good stream. Good dude as well. Just flawless mustache.
This is just the Tro shout out
Yeah,
segment,
he
right?
lives like right near me too. I could go. I'm gonna
So-
go. I'm just streaming that.
The way that I don't lose interest or momentum with the game is looking at Tro's mustache on stream.
Mm.
It just gives me and the long flowing hair of Tro.
Okay,
It
stop
just-
dick riding, please. What is
Sorry.
this?
I'm done.
I think.
Real answer, I don't know. Log in, play the game because it can be done while doing other things, and that's really what keeps me playing. And I don't know. I just enjoy. I really find that the most interest I have in the game is when I'm trying out other shit that might be effective and more efficient. And I feel like I've fallen off of that for the last while because we're kind of stale with finding new shit to stretch that, and it has definitely relayed into my gains as of recently. But I think that's what keeps me going is just trying out new different ways of skilling and pushing the boundaries of what we can try to do.
I think free to play rig has like a really powerful tool in flesh crawlers. You can just like do them if you're like burnt. Just do them with like anything. Like you could be playing like Mario Kart or like anything on the side and.
Oh, I
still
bet
do
the
flesh
go-to.
crawlers. I don't know. You can do anything with flesh crawlers. I've played like a bunch of like COD zombies with flesh crawlers. Just like multiplayer games with like friends and stuff. They're like crazy powerful because it's like 10-minute AFK. Still like decent for like making progress. It's like 0.5 or 0.4.
Yeah. Yeah, motivation for this game definitely comes and goes. For most people, I would say. I mean, some people are just built different, but I've been playing pretty hard, I would say, since like I don't know, my last big break was like springtime this year, probably around March. I didn't really play much at all, and then like right before all these competitions started, I've just been on a grind mode. But now, like with the ban recently, I put my attention elsewhere into like other accounts, and like I'm still playing the main, but just like not like caring so much about like trying to get 1-to-1 or anything, and just like having fun on other accounts and like hitting other goals, but still going for goals that I have on my main on the side as well. So
Yeah, for sure. I think like I've been also playing a lot these days, and I think motivation is not at all like everything when it comes to like pushing stuff in this game. Gotta have like some sort of like self-discipline, my opinion. It's like I know I could probably be enjoying other games right now, but there's this goal I really want to, and I'm just going for it. My
Are you
just
gonna
gonna
get
take
traditional
it.
cooking, by the way, today or tomorrow?
Not today, for sure. Definitely Monday. Maybe I'll postpone it for Tuesday.
Okay. Because I saw you got like 199 mil or 199 mil in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, it would be cool if I got an 200 mil during the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, my motivation for the game right now is not for like the past like few weeks hasn't been super strong, but the like zero timing is just very strong. Like can like AFK and still make progress. It's nice. Wow, we got.
Yeah.
Great success.
I like what Bob said too, because like it's not always that I'm like highly motivated to play like right now, but just having that routine and schedule of like I'm gonna play and I'm gonna get like progress towards my goals. I feel like that helps me keep going, like setting myself that schedule and like that expectation. And
It's
I know a
way
lot of people.
more.
What was that?
It's like way more satisfying than like you like walk away from like a session of playing another game and like you haven't progressed in any sense or gotten like anywhere towards like a goal or anything. So, and then when you step away from playing RuneScape, it's like okay, actually like I just made like progress towards something that I'm really like invested in and
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've especially noticed starting this new job where I can play a lot of RuneScape. I like at the end of the day, coming home after work, I've already gained like a ton of XP, and I'm like, well, nice. I can just it almost like motivates me to play more when I get home too, just because I've already made a decent amount of progress that day. Speaking on the short term, but I think in general, it's just some good advice, just to do your best to like at least be idling RuneScape to some extent, so that you're not totally not making progress towards whatever goal you're aiming for. All right. Moving on, UIM Iodine asks, would you recommend FtP OSRS to someone today, and why? And regardless of what you think about sailing, do you think it was smart of Jagex to make it pay-to-play only?
I'll start. Only if you love grinding and like that's something you actually want to do. But I really wouldn't recommend making it free to play. Honestly, it's a sad thing to say, but like I mean, like the gamble of like you may get banned, you may not. Like, I'm just saying. Sorry, hate to be blunt, but yeah. It is kind of demotivating, but I mean, I love free to play, like nonetheless, and I'm never gonna quit unless I get permanently banned, I guess, right? But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see like why bother. You know what I mean? Unless you really want to do it, of course.
He's being a little pessimistic, everybody, but
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Don't listen to
yeah.
what I'm saying, but yeah, of course.
Yeah, I would recommend free to play to somebody today. So first off, I need you to make 2 level 100 combat. I need you to make at least like 6 to 10 RS3 spiritual warrior or abyssal demon alts.
Good luck
I
figuring
need
that
you
out.
to make a bunch of like level one, what is it, 112s that you need for the PvP stuff that we got to do. Yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, then yeah, I recommend free to play rag to anybody that wants to play all of those alts and do all of that. That sounds great.
Yeah, we got 2 grumpy people off the bat, but it's
Yeah,
like,
what the heck?
I do love free to play, of course. I love free to, and I'm circling back. I will say, one of my biggest regrets on my account is not becoming an Iron Man.
Wow.
Hate to
Wow.
say
That's
it,
crazy.
because Altscape
Wow.
is crazy. I love free to play reg, but like, yeah, as I'm getting older, I'm just tired of, making alts, playing alts, making GP. Like, I just want to play the game, and it just feels like everything you do on an Iron Man is like, yeah, you're progressing your account, but like, I mean, you obviously play your main on the side, and it's all 0 time, everything is 0 time, blah blah blah, but like, I don't know, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Altscape these days, so yeah.
I would recommend free to play OSRS to like the same people who would like go back and play like and enjoy more like older versions of Minecraft versus like the new one. I think there was like a little bit
Yeah.
of a talk in this community about like the like guy who was making like Minecraft like alpha videos or like video essay related to Minecraft like alpha and playing that, but it's like a more simplistic version of um and there's less like a more simplistic version of the game, and there's less like requirements to get into like being able to like infinitely progress or like semi-infinitely. It really doesn't have like much of a barrier. You also don't need very much GP. Like the game is basically free besides prayer and rune crafting. Like you can be completely fine.
That video essay was really good, by the way. I like that one. But I would recommend pay to play to people who like don't play RuneScape yet, because I feel like trying out pay to play is always like a good time. But if you like try out pay to play, free to play, kind of like what Halcyon was saying, is just to like, it's very simple and like it's more simplistic than pay to play. And I feel like that has its own draw to it. So like anyone who likes that should try free to play.
If you are playing pay to play and you're like, wow, I hate my life doing these like diary requirements and quests and stuff, then you should try playing free to play.
Yes, good suggestion, because that is one of the main reasons why I swapped over, is because I hate doing all the extra shit. I just like to log in and skill, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you like I don't know, like farming or something in other games too, like sort of like repetitive action, like simplistic stuff that like has like a level of depth to it, usually, like I think that's also like where it crosses over.
It's funny you mentioned the like the bare bones Minecraft thing, because I loved playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360. I don't know if y'all ever played that, but it was like extremely bare bones, and it was so good. And then I've like realized what Minecraft actually was, and it ruined it for me. Like, I just was like, this is just too freaking much. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you play Minecraft now, there's like 5 million new mobs and biomes. Like they have like the sniffer, and like I saw they were adding like a
frogs.
You can ride like a little like Nautilus guy underwater now. It's like the most recent thing.
You can like ride ghasts.
Yeah, that too. You can like tame like anything now and just like ride like everything. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. To me, I think it's a bit hard to like recommend free to play. I think I'm probably not gonna speak for all of us, but we're not playing anymore for nostalgia. But I feel like most of us, like, we've seen like free to play as like an old thing that we really enjoyed back then, and we just kept going. This might be one hit. I feel like bringing someone that probably wasn't like playing back then when the game like came out free to play seems a bit hard to convince.
I think there's still like a certain degree of appeal to it. Like just
That's
if you
because you
like,
are those that kind of individual that didn't play in the past, Halcyon. You're a very
Yeah,
rare
yeah.
breed.
no,
Well, he
I
was born.
I started playing.
What's up with this
started playing,
ageism?
RuneScape in 2020, and I made the free-to-play account in 2022. I think that it's like, I don't know, it's appealing in the same way that like old Minecraft versions are appealing. It's like old, simple, like there's something really, really nice about like the graphics of this game as well. And like the environment and stuff, especially in free to play. Everything for the most part, besides like I don't know, they like added like a tiny bit of Fortnite, but you go around like pay to play and like everything is graphically very different from place to place. Like going from Lumbridge to that new like Varlamore is insane. Like it's just like a completely different like place and art style, and that's interesting in its own regard. But I think the unity of the style of free to play is really nice.
Yeah. I think if your mom took extra strength Tylenol, you'd enjoy it.
That's
My
a good
first
time. Yeah. Sorry.
My first time ever playing RuneScape was 2020, and like I have zero nostalgia for the game at all, but it's just the simplicity and like the progression aspects of it that like pull me back to it. I feel like if anyone likes that in life ever, like they're gonna like RuneScape or free to play.
It's kind of an acquired taste as well, but it's I go listen to like, well, okay, this is how like I got into free to play, was like listening to like old like rambles related to skilling, like the old ones. It might seem like stupid to some people, like the like meditative view on the game, but I think free to play is like perfect for that sort of view on the game as well, because it's such like a simplistic vessel for it.
Do you mean like an Acid Soul ramble?
Yeah, like that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah, I fuck with that.
Some people are not fans, but you know.
Some people are too big of fans, and I know
That too.
Automelogy can't keep that dick out of his mouth. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Oh my god. Holy. Who's not a fan of Acid Soul? I want to hear about this.
I think that there's
I
like
think
a
it's-
general.
I think it's just the putting him on such a big pedestal is the thing.
Oh, not
People-
that. Oh, I see.
The
what you're
dick
saying.
riding.
Yeah,
I'll call
yeah.
out some people like Key Bashers and Acid Soul hater. Minalinsky is an Acid Soul hater. Like anybody that
They're
like,
just trolls.
Like
They don't
Oop
count.
doesn't like it.
All
Like,
trolls you're mentioning.
no. They're not trolling though. Like it's like, the reason for it is like
Like
the game like isn't that deep is like the sort of notion. Like there's no like
it isn't that deep.
yeah, but at the same time I don't know.
I don't mind listening to like an old Acid Soul video from time to time, but like I'm not gonna like praise his existence for making these videos. Like I'm just not. It's just not that crazy to me. I don't know. But I don't know. It's a good video, but I don't think that like we need to go that crazy about the like thoughts and in-depth notion of our mindset for things.
They're good videos, and you can like definitely enjoy them. But I'm not gonna like spit on his dick while sitting on it to like.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not gonna put him on a pedestal, and I'm not gonna like say he's like a genius, like savant of the mind, and he's understanding the grind set or whatever the fuck he called it. Like he's just an entertaining listen, like from time to time.
I don't know. I like the meditative view of the game. But I think at this point I'm somewhat removed from it. I definitely used to be like more like view the game in that way much more. But yeah, I don't know.
Spit on it. Spit on it before you stick it in again.
Okay.
All right.
I think there's another question from Iodine that we did not answer. About
Oh yeah. Fuck sailing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can move on.
I heard is that coming out soon though?
Supposed
They
to.
said the end of this year, but they're lying.
Oh, shot.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
coming
think
this
it
year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they even stated that it was going to be coming out this fall, but sure.
That's what I thought.
Did they add those new creatures, or is that only? Is there like a new beta going on right now? Because I saw someone barraging, like a video of someone barraging the, like new sailing creatures.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any new videos and stuff of it, but I know that there's some creatures. That's about it. It's like I find it insane that like what we've seen of sailing, we've seen more about Slayer involvement in sailing than we've seen of sailing as a skill. I'm really, this skill sucks. I'm sorry. And as for our do we think it was smart for Jagex to make it pay to play only? I'm happy that it is, but I don't think it's a smart choice from their side to have made it pay to play only. I don't think it really makes sense for it not to be, because what are you gonna do? Just put like a random barrier in the fucking ocean? It's like, nope, you gotta be a member to get past here. But like, I do think that if like very shitty stuff from it was free to play, but like all the good shit was pay to play, it would be a good marketing ploy for themselves for releasing a new skill. But I'm really happy it's not gonna go that way. But
I think they want like
maybe it will.
returning players who are showing up for sailing to like bond up. They want you to like spend some money to be able to access it.
Yeah. I think it would have been good for a like from not good for player base, but good from their angle of like if they had some of the introductory kind of sailing shit to be free to play.
I think they might add that like a while after release, like a year after release or something. Be like, okay, we captured like all the money we can from the people who are returning to like buy a subscription. So now let's get some people who are like tentative about it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
That could definitely happen. Fuck.
Yeah.
Never really thought about it.
Yeah, the skill looks bad, and it just feels like it's gonna be like exploited to like deploy more content into the game. It's like it's nothing. It's made not about the skill. It's just everything around it. I'm also really happy it's not free to play.
Me too.
All right. We're gonna skip this question because it's been asked like a million times on this podcast, and we're not doing it again.
No member skill fits in free to play.
Yep. Bardo asks,
Watching kind of is.
what are your other addictions apart from RuneScape?
There's another part.
In the Discord.
Oh, there
There was
was.
definitely another part.
I didn't add
Yeah,
this in
I
here.
didn't
I have
add
no
it in.
idea.
I did not put that portion in there.
So in the free-to-play
Yeah,
Discord,
I
think
did
you'll
not
find it.
add that portion in. All right, settle down. This is a PG rated.
I'll look at it later.
Oh, wait. Why did I do that? This was the original question.
Oh my god.
Pawz, you go first.
That's my addiction.
Oh my god. All right. Anyone want to go answer the question like apart from this part?
I have a crippling nicotine addiction.
I was gonna say the same thing. God damn it. An unfortunate crippling nicotine addiction. Hits vape.
Yep. Cheers.
I wouldn't call RuneScape an addiction. Like, I can
Proclivity.
do it when I wanna, but
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, GZ. GZ.
Yo, cheesy.
Oh, nice.
Mid podcast 99.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh, big.
What? What?
What? Um, I was liking gambling for a little bit. That was fun.
Like CS:GO or real gambling?
Real gambling.
I know you fuck with CS:GO gambling. That's all I'll say.
I haven't opened very many cases,
Sure.
but I did used to watch. There's a guy in like my study hall that would always be like gambling on like those websites in the middle of class. It's actually on the grind.
And what's the other question? Answer? Halcyon?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have like other game related addictions or anything. But peripheral shit is another side of an addiction. I like getting new mice and mouse pads and
Hobbies.
for the mice and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that
hobby wise, I used to play like a lot of Magic the Gathering. It's probably like between like RuneScape and Magic the Gathering, I would probably like equate them to like the same amount of like time invested slash like time like thought about. I don't know, like it's less like it's a physical game for them. Well, at least how I played it for the most part. So there isn't like an hour count, or it doesn't like really work in that format. But I spent like over like 5 years pretty much like exclusively playing it.
I agree that RuneScape's probably not like an addiction, but I don't know. I feel like I get addicted to like YouTube videos because like I can't eat a meal without YouTube.
Yeah, same.
That's kind of real. Yeah.
And like I like my lunch break during work, like my work lunch breaks, I will just like pull up a YouTube video and just watch YouTube and like
I get off the big computer, like go into my bed, go on the little computer and watch YouTube. Like,
yeah, literally.
it's just think the human brain just like loves consuming content.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts and like Reels and TikTok are so bad too. Like you can just like delete like hours of your life
Mm-hmm.
and retain absolutely nothing. I could not tell you a single YouTube short I've watched, but I've probably watched like hundreds of hours of them.
I remember Istra during his 2-tick fishing days, he was just like spamming Insta Reels and like he was like, I don't even remember any of fishing, and like I was just watching Reels all the time. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I think
so
it,
beast.
it kind of just like mind wipes you. Like it's like a you like get off of the phone and it's like the Men in Black device.
Not an addiction, but like I have this thing about like rewatching stuff. Like I really value like rewatching, whether it's being like movies or series. I think
That's yeah.
there's some like series I've watched probably like 10 times,
Yeah.
and I would probably still watch it. I don't know.
It's a few movies that are like that for me that I really like watching over and over.
I have YouTube videos like that. Like I watch all of the Automology free-to-play UIM videos like twice a year probably.
I
Wow.
used to do that with I've watched like every single Pawz video multiple times, I think.
I do
That's
those when I go to
crazy.
sleep. That shit like puts me to bed.
Wow.
I was like a religious Pawz viewer and when I started free to play.
Kind of based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have any addictions. I think I kind of relate to what everyone says, except for the nicotine addiction. I thankfully don't have that. So.
The gambling one.
Or the gambling one, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, no, I don't feel any. Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
I think you have to be kind of stupid to get addicted to gambling.
Wow.
Crazy.
A
No,
little self-critical.
Definitely
What?
valid.
No, that's
Maybe
genius. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit this
It's
next
like-
time. This next
it's like-
time. This time.
Once you do it enough, it's like, wow, this is not profitable. I'm not gonna make
it's
$1 million.
rigged.
Like,
It's rigged.
I mean, yeah, it is. You're never gonna make it, especially like not playing like scratch tickets or something, or like Powerball, where like you have
But
like super low chance of hitting a jackpot. That one is like actually kind of makes sense.
If you put your entire net worth into gambling right now, Halcyon, it's gonna hit this time.
Yeah, it's gonna double or triple maybe. Like you just
have to
won't
get
win
that
long
one
term.
time. It'll be fine. You just have to keep going until it hits.
You can just never profit long term. So
You're-
like you have to like hit a jackpot or it's a no go.
But you're only losing when you quit.
I think Charles would have been a good person to have on for this question for no particular reason.
I'm in the green of all of my gambling. I've had 2 penny scratchers my whole life, and I got $5 from both of them.
All right. Well,
Moving on.
Yeah.
hop on runestake.com and deposit crypto or your GP that you have on your alt.
Ooh, is that like a sponsor of the podcast?
Yeah.
Yikes.
We are sponsored by RuneStake and Taco Bell.
Baja blasted.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, if you're wanting to buy gold, go to eldorado.gg.
Okay, I don't know what's going on now, but might have to do some editing. I'm not sure yet. Would you want... 96 Puppy Hunt asks, would you want Jagex to add back more free-to-play worlds? Do you think they will decrease the amount of worlds again in the future? They stay adding more worlds. What? However, free-to-play got reduced worlds. Are you interested in having more regional servers?
I think
Yeah.
world's soon with the new what is it called?
Gridmaster?
The league thing. Yeah, like we're gonna lose more worlds soon. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I added some other portions onto that question, so
It definitely needed more worlds with the like research of like WoW players like coming to the game. Like every world was like 1,000 people or more before they added like the 600s.
Yeah, they took some. We need those back.
It's only bad for free to play Iron. Like free to play Iron really suffers from less worlds.
It's so bad.
and if you go to the crawlers,
That too, but
Like crafting and prayer and telegrab is just like so shit. Because they're just like perma-ragged every single time.
yeah, I mean,
At least there's
everyone,
more
like,
than
has their
10 worlds. Like there used to be back in the day.
yeah, I mean,
I do feel like we need our more free-to-play worlds. It's unfortunate. But they were also stating stuff about regional servers, and this entire topic comes around from the fact that, like, they're talking about adding more worlds and more regional servers, but we've just gotten less. So, like, I don't think we're ever going to get a benefit from any of this. We're always going to be the dumpster fire that gets abused, and that's just what it is.
I'm a little surprised they didn't add free-to-play worlds instead of taking them away during the like WoW player resurgence, because I suppose like everyone was like paying a subscription or something, but when mobile came out, they added like a shit ton of free-to-play worlds. That's like when it in like 2018 it went from like a few worlds to like a bajillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
next question. Tanner Dino asks, what's your favorite skilling tech or fun fact in general, :3?
Okay, I have my answer. And shout out to Tanner Dino, but the RPG tech on the Hill Giants is crazy. Like, it made it so much more fun. I don't think I've ever like had that much fun doing melees.
Yeah, that is pretty fun. I've done a little bit of that on the main. Done a little trolling at the Moss Giants.
The RPG tech at Minotaurs is also pretty sick too.
Did you just camp it there?
No.
Okay.
Not for first hit at least.
I think I trolled on that one. I only used Duran Sam.
It's very minimal. It's like 100 XP per hour more.
Big.
I mean, on a game with like 60,000 hours, that's gotta be worth it.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I think Snowfire is really cool. I think that's some goated technology.
Hmm.
I'd say kick off mining.
Well, about that.
Really
Sorry about that, buddy.
Rip.
If any JMods are listening to this, ignore my previous statement about buying gold and add back Combat in the Wilderness. Add back combat while mining, so that we can auto retaliate to the ult and mine. Nobody
Yeah.
is like boxing. Like, I don't even know what that would have solved. Like, bots like boxing each other at like Runite or something. I was trying to like think of what could have even caused that to be part of the update.
My favorite skilling task is probably 2.5 tick mining at the moment. I think it's really fun and interesting, but it sadly is locked to one world, one person at a time, so that's really depressing.
Yeah.
Outside of that, or a fun fact in general, I don't think I really have a fun fact in general.
Yeah, I don't know.
Spam clicking a net fishing spot makes it a faster fishing scenario.
Yep, there you go.
Really?
There you go.
I didn't know
Thank
that.
you. I'm gonna go do that now.
You can eat a fish on the reason Snowfire works is because you can like eat really late into like versus other 3-tick items. You can like be super late with when you eat because it works differently than most things that interact with the skilling timer.
Wait, so can you do the small fishing net spam clicking like on a Karambwanji spot, like the stackable fish?
I'm not sure if it happens to be on every single type of fishing spot, because each fishing spot is coded differently, right? Like, so we have fly fishing that's coded different than harpoon. We have net fishing that's different than all those, and like it's all coded differently. So I wouldn't be able to say if
It doesn't work for Karambwanji, but you can 2-tick. You can 2-tick with an ult on a PvP world.
well, there you go. So you can still 2-tick that one, but yeah, like if you're just fishing shrimp and anchovies, you could just spam click the fishing spot and you'll fish faster than if you AFK'd.
Is that let's plan just lock down Karambwan's? Karambwan 2-tick is not for sale.
You could theoretically like kick all mine in the quarry on a PvP world, right?
Yeah, people have done that with like darts, right?
They've done that for fishing, but it's not as good for. Isn't it? Doesn't it have something to do with like mining? You want to get the like roll from the.
Yeah, the double roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have to do some really funky stuff with like a cannon for it to be good, and nobody has really like attempted that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can like path yourself differently using like a cannon, like the base cannon, like red clicking on it.
My favorite tech is double hopping. That shit's fun.
You.
You.
Yeah.
Fuck you
I've never
both. You don't
tried
know
it.
how to double hop, yeah. None of you have tried it. Maybe Bob.
I tried it.
I
It's
hate
really bad.
hopping.
I prefer a single client feeling.
Go back to fishing.
Yes,
am.
fishing.
Fishing fight now.
Boxing ring, let's go. I don't really have any skilling tech or a fun fact, but I'll just say shout out to Yelsos for ruining woodcutting.
Yeah, GG. What would we be doing if Forestry had come out, but no?
Yeah, that's a good
Woodcutters?
question. I guess still boring. 2.6.
Still be doing this.
0.66 take willows.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just already still very comparable. That most people were still choosing this over wanting to do 2.6 because, like, what
No,
was
I mean, if 2-tick oaks was never discovered, and
Oh.
Forestry came out.
never discovered. I think that sure, the best scenario would have been 2.6 willows, I guess, right?
It's so much more boring when it's like a consistent loop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mhm.
But I think there was also farmer willows.
Oh,
for
right.
3-ticking them.
That method would have been actually kind of
That
good.
was pretty cool. But
I would have done
it's-
farmer willows. That shit's
It's
the
not.
juice.
It's not a lot of XP an hour. In all honesty, it's not. I don't even think it hits 100. Does it?
Isn't it like 85 or
no, it's like
something?
yeah.
Nearly that,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's in the 80s.
It's wild how much faster this shit is. And now it's just clicking in the same fucking spot.
Oak Knights.
I haven't even looked at my client in the last while. I've just been clicking.
Farmer willows might be the tag. I'm gonna go try that at some point.
There's a video on YouTube. I forget. Is it Hey Earth or someone?
yeah.
But they have like this old
My
country
childhood
road
goal.
song. So funny.
It's
It's
like
just like 5 minutes of them doing that method with that song on. It's so good.
the title of the video is "What I Would Have to Do for 4,000 Hours in Order to Achieve My Childhood Goal." I'm pretty sure. I have like I remember that video exactly.
That's awesome. Yeah, woodcutting's pile of shit skill now. Sorry to anyone that likes woodcutting and free to play, but it sucks ass.
It's good for irons. 2-tick use is fun.
Mm,
Okay, go back to fishing again, please.
Yeah.
Jesus.
yeah, okay. My
I think
bad.
your taste in methods is really bad.
Wow.
It's okay. That's TQs. It's okay. If you have fire making.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, because it stops like the toe take thing.
Yeah, the fire making's fun. And then like re-aggroing the rat is fun too.
I tried doing the farmer willows with forestry, and it just still wasn't good enough. I'm sad.
Okay. KRP OSRS asks, what are your thoughts on the change to random events? And if you could change one thing, only, anything, in free-to-play, what would it be?
Yep. So the random event change, I think, is just the dunce random, not being able to repeatedly do the same question.
Oh,
over
is that
again.
what they're referring to?
I have no idea what else it would be, but that shit
think it's-
sucks.
I assumed all the lamps
Maybe it's
is
the
what they
the
were
lamps?
referring
Oh,
to.
the lamps, yeah.
I
And
think we
the-
already answered that in a previous podcast. Whoop-de-doo. We get lamps. Who cares?
Well,
For free to play iron, it's big.
It's
It's
huge.
stupid.
yeah. Before the
No, I
podcast
think
started,
it's nice.
we were talking about how the frog random sucks now because there's like a different dialogue every time.
Yeah. You talk to it once, it has the option in one area of the dialogue option, and then you talk to it again, it's got it in a random different spot. Sucks.
That's the only reason why I've ended up in the frog hole.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Yeah.
Halcyon.
Yeah, I went there twice in one video.
That's hilarious.
One
remember
thing
that
I would
screenshot.
Yeah. I have it somewhere.
One thing I would change is hard leather body from 2-tick to 3-tick.
Oh, shut up about that.
Yep.
Jesus.
There you go. That's it.
My one thing I
Support
would
that.
change gripe has always been Castle Wars armor not being rune equivalent. Like what the hell? Or even if they made a new armor that was rune equivalent, like I'd probably grind it out. Like honestly, but like the fact that it's equivalent to Addy is just ridiculous. Even if
Such
they-
a
if-
silly gripe.
They could make they could keep the boots like equivalent to Addy even if they wanted to, and then just make the rest of the armor rune equivalent. Like, why not? I don't understand why it's Addy in the first place, but
I think the idea is for it to be locked behind a quest.
true.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dragon
you would have
Slayer
to
with the
make
plate.
Dragon Slayer.
The defense peers or whatever would rejoice. Maybe. Free to play defense peers.
That community that totally exists.
Yeah, the free to play defense peer community.
Well, there's a ton, okay? Tease of Mind, he has a defense peer.
Yeah.
But
Didn't you get banned on the account that got banned? But had a name related to Tease, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was tease of shit. Yeah.
I wonder if that was why.
Well, it said for macroing, but there's probably a reason, yeah.
incredible.
I think I don't know if anyone already said it, but delete forestry. Obviously, like it's the worst update that's ever happened to free to play.
Yeah.
I don't care about ogresses. I'm not an iron. For
Let
now.
us do kicking all in the wilderness as well.
It says one thing.
Being
Uh,
greedy.
LMS.
Really? You wouldn't delete forestry? You would delete.
Well, no, you guys have already said one thing, and that
Okay.
I'm trying to say something different.
He's taking advantage of our one things to make his own
Yeah.
one thing.
Oh, everyone gets to add.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone gets to add.
Collectively.
Okay.
They should remove the chat filter in LMS too. So I can
Just
like
remove free to play. I'm removing free to play with my choice.
Damn.
Mm.
All right. That's everything, I guess. All right, so time for shout outs. Shout out to Terrible Earth Chair on 200 woodcutting and fire making. Shout out to 35 ZHP comp, whenever that's going on.
Shout out to Boob for getting 99 woodcutting in the middle of the podcast, and Bob for getting 199 million cooking experience in the middle of the podcast.
Should have gotten 200 but cool, I guess.
My bad. I'll do better next time.
Kind of low, honestly.
Yeah, GC though, I guess.
Yo, it's shoutouts. It's not flaming. No, shout out Freaky Frank.
Shout out
Shout out.
Sexgasm. He recently, I think he got force name changed. But,
Sexgasm.
Sexgasm / sex orgy. I believe those are his other songs.
It seems like a little redundant, those two words being together.
he has a mouse pad that looks like a flying carpet. Very interesting individual.
Mm.
Shout out to Melee Stevio, the free-to-play regular killer.
Bastard. Every time like we like lose worlds or whatever, and people go onto the free-to-play world to AFK fleshies, that guy like will like, I don't know how, but he like is there every single
He
time to
knows
kill
it,
people. Yeah.
At all times of the day. Like, he's killed me, like, during the middle of the day. And he killed me at, like, 2 in the morning. It's insane. I don't know where he's from, like, what his region is, but he's
Yeah, I
there
think
all the time.
that account is just for killing like me and DJ9 in the security stronghold.
Shout out Ricky Horizon, but also free TK, free Young Thug, free Gunna, free Kakapupu 71, free the Inducted, free Iodin because he's getting banned next. Sorry.
Preemptive free iode.
I think Young Thug is already free. I think he
So
got
is Gunna.
probation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Inducted still banned?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he just like stopped playing for some reason. I don't know why.
because of the ban.
Yeah.
He stopped playing because of O4. He was
Right.
playing his main, like just Arson Inducted.
He's still going on 04, right?
No,
You know.
No.
he might be back though. He was typing my Twitch chat yesterday.
All right,
Shout
guess
out
that's
to
everything.
food. I'm starving, so let's end.
T-Bell.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry, too.
All right, my bad. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
All right. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you for Free to Play Podcast number 14 in 10 years. Just kidding. Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
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 Hey.